Here I am.
You are?
I know. Sorry, Zach and I were talking about the schedule release show last night.
I didn't catch it.
It's fun. It's fun.
Remember when they let Sauce do that?
Yeah. Well, I'll just say this. Don't you ever rip Sauce's effort level again. I'm like, man, how many gummies are there in the world?
Hold on, let me get my hat.
That's not right. What? Where'd you go?
Man,
Where'd he go, ladies and gentlemen?
Sounds like I missed something good.
Where the hell did he go? He left.
He abandoned ship, and then Lieber went on for a fair amount, like a definitely reasonable amount of time analyzing whatever game they were talking about. And then he got to the end, he's like, I got nothing left. And then Pete and Ben were just out to dry going, are we going to have to...
Yeah.
Are we going to...
Because they kept revealing the games one at a time.
Right.
And like Zach I'm stealing his take, but it's true because I was listening on the radio. I wasn't watching. And so he would go, oh, yeah, okay, this will be great. And I'm like, what? What's going to be great? I can't see what you're talking about. I'm driving along going, what?
Can I go back and see that on KFAN.com/watch on our YouTube page? I would like to see what you guys are talking about.
Yeah, it's fun.
That sounds good.
That's fun.
Sorry I missed it.
Oh, it's fun.
The Vikings release video was cool. That was well done. The Will Reichard bit, that was good.
That's great. Obviously, the Step Brothers one, if either of those two could act, would have been even better. But I thought the Raiders Step Brothers thing was great. Have you seen that yet?
I've seen the clips of Cousins and Mendoza doing a bunch of bits. I didn't know that was
Step Brothers. Yeah,
I didn't know that was a part of their. I haven't seen their schedule release bit. I've just seen the clips of them
that's what
being dorks together.
Yeah, that's the whole thing was for their schedule release.
Interesting.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. So
that's cool.
Yeah, it was cool. Everybody's doing a little something here and there, and that's some work and some don't. And I thought that was a great concept. Mm-hmm. That the Vikings one was great. I thought the KFAN one with PA looking for his hat for 20 minutes was great.
Yeah, that's a good bit.
How about that Reichard cable camera?
Nice. Yeah. Nice little shot there. Are you allergic to anything? Just cable wires.
Great bit. And did you see the Power Trip schedule release bit that Zach and Nick helped put together for me that I made with AI stuff?
It's terrifying.
Did you see Sauce smoking a
yes,
long dart with a lion?
With a lion.
What about Tommy, the smooch picture with him holding the Buffalo Bill head?
It's scary.
It is. AI, man. And Marty looks like a smoke show in the last one, man. I'm like, my God, she's a Viking warrior. What's going on, AI? Where's my hat?
I love that our listeners get it, though, because there was a whole bunch of people on Twitter going, guaranteed human.
Yeah, I know.
Well, yeah.
That's why.
Hey, look,
right.
The Power Trip Morning Show never said we were going to be guaranteed human. The company said that the company was going to be guaranteed human. We never agreed to that.
That's right.
I love AI. My kiddos are not big fans either because they're worried about, the world and their generation. I'm like, yeah, but 80s synth bangers that are made by AI are awesome. So I'm all in.
Well, and I'll tell you what, we are 100% human on air, but off the air, anything goes.
Yeah.
And besides that, the best thing that I've done AI for this radio show I had nothing to do with, and that is Marty's gone and no one cares, and I'm not allowed to play it anymore. And AI made it.
We didn't agree to that.
That's right.
I don't understand.
I welcome our new overlord.
Well, and then now they're getting angry because we got an email, the company email, saying that we can only use a certain AI platform. We can't use our own. Did you see that?
No.
What?
Oh yeah. So it's going to be serious I guess consequences if you don't use their AI platform.
Excuse me? In terms of what?
Like Copilot.
But in terms of what can we not use and what can we not use it for?
Like ChatGPT, Gemini, any of that
That's
stuff.
what I use every day 1,000 times a day. I didn't agree to that.
I've literally paid for ChatGPT.
Yeah, I'm not doing. I'm doing whatever I want.
I got a new single coming out. You think ChatGPT is not going to make my video? I can't afford anything else.
Come on.
Yeah.
Give me a break.
That's, you know what? It's just like everything with this company. That's how it's going to be for about 10 minutes.
And they'll realize they're wrong.
And then they're going to go, we never said completely human. We don't like humans. We fire humans.
Yeah, we fired humans, so any human that would be in charge of enforcing any of these weird policies has been fired.
Has anybody talked to Musk lately?
I honestly haven't wanted to talk to him since Password on Tuesday.
Okay,
Yeah,
good.
that was
cool.
horrible.
I
It
was
was
glad
horrible.
that he came in because after I saw the thing release about how many millions our stock was up, how great the company was doing, I was
Sure.
like, somebody check on Musk.
Well, so, again, Musk is a class act, right? And when somebody gets let go,
Yeah.
normally it's like, well, they're never allowed in the building again because you're worried that they're going to get in here and just, burn bridges, right?
Or burn the building down.
Did you? I thought Musk had a very smart, very, very subtle shot on Tuesday when he came in and played Password. Anybody else catch it? Zach, do you know what I'm talking about?
I did
No.
not hear it.
They were like, hey, Musk, great to see you. And he goes, yeah, place looks great. Place looks great. And of course, he was referencing the renovation and all the money that we have spent to make this place look fantastic.
Yeah.
I'm like, yep. Well done, Musk. You're right.
It looks like
this place looks great.
Looks like a mental health ward.
Yeah, it's definitely a mental hospital.
Yeah, right.
It
yeah.
is the walls are the whitest walls you have ever seen, to the point where you come around the corner, it kind of shocks you how bright the hallway is. Not because of the light, just because of the paint. It's insane.
Well,
And we're all going insane, so that hallway is going to help.
why do we have the brightest lights ever in the ceiling, but
Sure.
then they have these lights fixtures on the wall that they put in that add even more light to the light that, I mean, like you said, it is a mental institution here that we.
Yeah.
I think
Arkham
that might be
Asylum.
it. I think that they are. I don't know. I don't know. But here's what I do know: the people actually putting this place together are amazing. I love watching the renovation happening. I just think they must be looking at the designs, going, "Who did this? PA? Where's his hat?"
The hat room is the third stall on the left if you go down this far hallway.
I'm so glad you told me he was looking for his hat because he just disappeared, and I could tell Ben and Pete didn't know what was going on.
he was looking for a hat that Kevin, because they were talking about Stefanski and the Atlanta Falcons.
Yeah.
And he's like, hold on one second, I got to show you something. And what he was going to show was a hat, the Cleveland Browns hat that Stefanski gave him, and he couldn't even find it.
And it was a Cleveland Browns hat, by the way. Not a Falcons hat. Yeah. All
Hey,
the gummies in the world can't get Mussman
Are
back.
these walls cushioned?
These ones are slightly. I'm sure the carpet gives you a little bit of a bounce. Man.
Man, don't you wish, like, what was I the other day? I was thinking about this the other day. Oh, it was when I was giving my speech at the Ryan Company's people and meeting people who actually do, like, oh no, I went to Ziegler Cat the other day, and where they refurbish all these giant mining trucks and stuff like that. And I was thinking, thank God there's a career that I found where basically making fun of sauce is a career, because I
Amen,
can't
brother.
do anything else.
No, I know.
I
for
can't
sure.
fix things.
Nope.
I mean,
Nope.
sometimes I get things right, but right now my van that I drive for my gigs, the hood won't shut. I might as well sell it.
Sure.
I can't
Old.
find my hat.
Yep. I have a smoke detector that just died after like 11 years or whatever. So I took it off.
Yep.
And then I bought a new one. And then I realized the mount for the new smoke detector isn't quite the same as the last one. I'm like, I know how to put a battery in, or as Sauce would say, take it apart.
Right.
I know how to change the battery.
Yep.
But I'm like, what do I do if the mount's different?
Yeah.
I have no idea what to do.
Oh, it's over.
No idea.
And if you try to do it yourself, by the way, you will get dust in your eyes.
Yeah, that's why I'm just going to call How to Ask Randy and go, do you want to install like 6 different smoke detectors? Because it's not worth the stress.
No.
I'd rather go look for my hat.
Yeah.
Well, just use AI, but the right one.
Man.
The right one.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know, man.
We got training, by the way, coming up required.
Yeah, I'm
Training
not
to do
doing that. My buddy Loki, it sounds like I'm making that up. My buddy Loki told me the other day about the AI service Claude. Have you guys used Claude?
I know of it. I haven't used it.
Outstanding. I'm
I
late
have
to
it
the
on my
party
phone.
on Claude.
Really?
Yep.
I have it on my phone.
I'm just using the free version. I guess if you use the paid version, it's even better, which I assume that goes for almost all of them. So
Yeah.
super late to the party. I've been using ChatGPT and Gemini and what else do I dabble with? But now
Rock.
I have used Grok, but not really anymore. It's not. I don't know. I'm not a huge fan.
I don't know why I'm like this, but if I find
okay.
one that works for me, I never use anything else.
Yeah, you
Like,
should
that's-
try. You should try Claude. Give Claude a shot.
I've got it on my phone. I just haven't tried it yet. I don't know. Like it's the same all the way back to like Twitter. I mean, I know it's X now. I know that people have moved on from that, and there's many reasons to, but I ain't got time to learn anything else.
Sure.
I got to find my hat. Oh, this place is crazy.
It really
These
is.
people are nuts. They're all crazy. And was there a moment when you thought you'd have no one available for the show before the show started?
Well, Pete joined literally as he Trent Tuckered it. He just joined right as the show started.
Yay!
PA was very much getting ready to do it on his own to start because Ben Lieber, his kid, had a rain delay yesterday, so he joined way late. So at one point, it was looking like it was going to be just PA on his own, and that would have been
Can't miss radio.
correct.
Yeah. Because I don't know how many times I can hear, oh, that'll be fun. What? That'll be fun. P, please.
See, but you know what's funny is when you were saying like lack of prep, I'm like, well, first of all, it's a schedule release. I don't know how you can be super prepped unless you get the schedule way, way ahead of time. But when you said Sauce's level of prep, I'm like, Lieber's a hard worker.
Yeah.
Pete or PA? What? Yeah. I'm like, flipping a coin. I wasn't sure. I knew it wasn't Lieber. I knew you guys weren't ripping Lieber. It can't be Ben.
No.
Can't be Ben.
No.
Can't be Ben.
And to be fair, PA did have like handwritten stuff down, like on the opponents and everything. But like we were talking, he just didn't seem to know what mediums we were using to broadcast.
And by mediums, I mean people who can see the future.
Yes.
No, honestly, I was late to the party because I was at a Don Smithmeyer released his book last night, so there was a book thing, and so I was running late, and I tuned in. I'm like, what the hell is going on? I loved it. It's the most fun I've listened to the radio in a long time. It was great.
Off the air, he joined, before, and I complimented because of his background, like in his living room, he had these two purple lights, and I'm like, this is very nice. It's very nice. You have, themed lighting for the show, whatever. And he goes, watch this. And he gets up and he goes and he turns off all the other lights in the background. He goes, what do you think of that? I'm like, it's great. Thank you.
Watch this. Wow. Wow.
Like, wow. Thank you.
Hey, man, maybe the stream meant the most. You never know.
Maybe it did.
Maybe it did.
I don't know.
You know what? When did they change? When did the NFL change the rule that you don't have to have a Thursday game?
I think that I don't know. I didn't even know if it's a rule. I
didn't it used to be where all teams had to play one Thursday nighter a year just for fairness?
I don't think they announced that is what I mean.
Okay, because obviously that's not the case now. There's 5 teams that don't have any primetime games.
Were you shocked
None.
by how many we have? We have 4 or 5, right?
We have 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we have 4.
Right, and depending on how the schedule looks at the end of the year, obviously,
right, that could change as well, right? Because we have a Monday nighter against Buffalo, the Sunday nighter in Mexico City against the Niners, a Thursday nighter against Diana Rossini, Sunday night football against the Lions, and then, like you said, there's a couple of games at the end that are TBD. So yeah, 4.
Dude, it's a fun schedule. I mean, it's going to be hot in Tampa, and it could be cold in New York City. But other than that, we got really lucky again with the schedule as far as the traveling goes.
And back-to-back Packers-Bears to start the season.
How about that? Oh,
right into the belly of the beast.
A home game against the Pack, and then an away game against Chicago. It'll be hot in Chicago probably. And then at Tampa Bay,
that'll
we can
be
go
hot.
through the whole thing.
Mid-September in Tampa. Oof,
Yeah,
geez.
I know. Yeah.
Gutter Helmet and GutterHelmetMN.com bring you the first segment of the Power Trip Morning Show. Initials at 8:15 with $116,000 up for grabs, potentially with the St. Paul Federal Credit Union initials jackpot. Hawk versus Zach versus Parrish versus Marnie. That's at 8:15. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on The Fan.
True Green, the easiest way to get a golf course
radio station.
So I just noticed, and I don't know how I didn't catch this, but did you see the on the Power Trip schedule release thing that we threw together, where Max is punching the New England Patriot guy? He must have stole his jersey before he punched it, because they put Max in a New England Patriots jersey.
Also had a Patriots jersey.
Yeah, I didn't notice that. I should have noticed that, I guess. And for some reason, chat thinks Meat Sauce is Wario. He couldn't look more like Wario in that picture.
You mean Copilot? We only use Copilot.
Yeah. That's it. Yeah, that's right.
Chat GPT, give me a break.
I don't know what I'm thinking.
We're Team Copilot.
Yeah, that's what we are. I've never heard of Copilot. I got to start reading emails from our bosses.
I don't think you have to.
Yeah, you're good.
Good.
It's important enough they'll call you.
That's a good point. Yeah, they call me into the office.
Hey, because it's been about 9 weeks since the Spurs and the Wolves last played, and because the Wild are out, doesn't it feel like the postseason is over? I keep forgetting the Wolves play tonight. Am I the only one that just feels like that was 6 months ago? Not weird?
Yeah.
Like, this is a huge game, and it's not over. It's just, we've looked terrible in about 2 games. Terrible. And the last one was one of them. So it does feel like the series is over, but it's not.
Yeah.
We'll see. 8:30 tonight, Game 6.
They don't show up, the Wolves don't seem to show up till their backs are really fully against the wall.
And
here they are.
Yeah.
So.
Yep.
Yeah.
And they won't show up till like the fourth quarter even tonight, until they're down like 20, and then they'll come roaring back, which is exactly what they did against the Nuggets a couple years ago. It'll be fine. They'll make it.
Man, we talked about this when you were in Denver, Zachary. The Vegas Golden Knights locked it up last night.
Yeah.
So if the Wild had just held on to that 3-goal lead, they win Game 5, find a way to take care of business at home in Game 6, shock the world in Game 7, and come back from 3-1 and beat the Colorado Avalanche, it would have been Vegas and the Minnesota Wild in the Western Conference Finals.
Mm-hmm.
And there would have been a lot of flights over the next 2 weeks, power trip back and forth. I think we should have just stayed in Vegas, because, again, when the Wild come back to Minnesota, somebody has to be in Vegas to get the vibe of the Golden Knights, keep an eye on what they're saying, what their fans are doing. And I think that would have been the goal and the job of the Power Trip Morning Show.
Mm-hmm.
2 weeks in Vegas to cover the series.
I talked to our beloved good friend Brian Harper yesterday, and as we were talking about after the show, Corey, and how about him going out there, and now they're going to the
Western Conference
Finals, and he said it's a hell of a lot of work. I think I don't know exactly what his role is. He obviously did stadium ops stuff for the Vikings when he worked here, and he's great at his job.
Yeah, he's great.
But he goes out there. The season was obviously moving already when he got there, and it sounds like he's just had his foot to the floor since. And now the season will go till December, because they may go to the Stanley Cup Finals, right? Just I can't imagine moving into a job and then going nonstop and never having a moment to take a deep breath. But, whew, that's a busy city, and man,
you don't think about the fact that. I mean, again, not to say that, it's obviously it's a ton of work, but even like including away games, but just home games alone, you're 8 or 9 home games a season, and then now you go to a team where you're 42 regular season games.
That's a great point. Yeah,
and now they've played how many more postseason? That's
how much you've been to a Golden Knights game, right?
Yeah.
How much do they lean on celebrities?
A little bit, like in their intro video, like they've seen like Celine Dion and the Killers, and like a lot of like either if you're having a residency or if you're a Vegas, Penn and Teller, I think were in one of them. So like they do a lot of Carrot Top videos. Carrot Top's
Blue
a
Man
huge
Group?
golden. Haven't seen them because I don't think they speak, so I don't think it would be kind of weird to have them in the video, I guess. But and then obviously when they're there, like actually Five Finger Death Punch. Chris Kyle, whatever. He's a
Vegas guy.
Hey, dude, that's the guy I was telling you guys about that I met at the Metallica show. Best guy ever.
Mm-hmm. So they do lean into it a lot as part of everything else. I mean, they lean into the
Donnie and Marie Osmond.
when they score and they do like the goal announcement, whatever, like here we have like an organ that plays that, it's like, score, whatever. There, it's a full-blown slot machine jackpot sound, which is brilliant.
God, I would have to leave.
Yeah, you would.
Why do I have an erection?
Well, you're literally 2 blocks away from Park MGM or New York, or any other options there. So
it's subliminal advertising. It's basically saying as soon as this game's over, get back out there and start gambling.
Right.
And it's Bruce Cusick doing their Adam Abrams bit, right?
Yep, one of us. Yeah. And he does incredible. I mean, that whole staff, that whole team of game ops people. I mean, you don't have to like hockey to go to one of those games. So it's fun.
Yeah.
Could have been us. Could have been 2 weeks in Vegas.
Yeah.
Just like Katy Perry used to sing about.
I don't think I'd live. I don't think I'd make. And plus, I mean, what am I going to do? I can't go in casinos. I just wave at them. So.
What's the longest run you've ever had in Vegas? Longest stretch of consecutive days?
Not much, like 4 or 5 days.
Well, I've done. I did 2 back-to-back weekends with like 2 days. I think 2 days in between. So I did like Thursday through Monday, and then came back Wednesday through Saturday or something like that.
Jeez.
So that was a lot.
I'll tell you, man, back when Moonshine was on the road, that long, Vegas was so dirty, man. When the Planet Hollywood was still Aladdin, and the gigs we were playing were off the strip at a bar right beside a strip club, but they put us up at the Aladdin, and Elvis was everywhere, and they were trying to hand you hooker cards every 3 steps. The buffets were $2. I mean, it's just like it's a different city.
Yeah, I'm not anti-Elvis.
Yeah.
But I'm definitely not pro Elvis.
Yeah,
but
right,
as a guy that's super pro Vegas, I'm glad the Elvis era is over.
It's so crazy how big a deal it was.
It was
and now
the entire
you never
identity.
See 'em. That's it.
It was their identity.
Yeah.
It was buffets and Elvis.
That's it.
And showgirls, right? Like
Yeah.
not the movie, just the concept of Vegas showgirls. Now it's like that's not even a thing.
No.
None of it is. Now it's just 5-star restaurants and weed.
Yeah.
Zach just nods his head.
Yeah.
Go on.
Speaking of that, so the Viking schedule we were talking about,
Yeah.
I don't know if they ever got to it because I don't know if he ever found his Broncos hat, but one of our preseason games, we go to New York. That'll be the first preseason game, and the last preseason game. So we go New York at New York, home versus the Ravens, and then at Denver.
Here we go.
For the third preseason game. And I would guess that'll probably be the 29th. And of course,
So that's August 29th?
August 29th, yeah.
Hang on, hold please. Hold please, hang on, give me a second. Let me help you a little bit here.
Thank you. Take your time. We're good.
August 20 what?
I believe August 29th.
August 29th.
Yeah.
Scroll down.
Please don't say that looks like fun.
No, you're missing everything. Red Rocks has John Fogerty the 31st.
Oh, I'd go see that.
That's the 31st, though. That's Monday, the
Yeah.
31st. The 29th is Yoga on the Rocks at 7 a.m., but it doesn't look like they have a show that night.
Well, damn.
So no Red Rocks overlap. Unless something changes, maybe they...
Yeah, who knows?
I don't know. You could do yoga in the morning and have a show later that night, but they don't have anything booked yet for Saturday, August 29th. But again, the game would be that night.
Right.
So I don't know.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Goose is there the night before.
Yeah. Goose. That's that. Have you heard those guys yet?
Is Geese and Goose different?
Oh, wait. Yeah.
Canadian.
Oh, my God. I think you're right. I've heard of Geese. Maybe I haven't heard of Goose.
Yeah, I don't know what Goose is.
You're right.
I've heard of Geese.
Geese rocks.
Five Finger Death Punch is at Red Rocks on September 8th, but now this has nothing to do with the Vikings.
No, you're right. Sorry. Anyway,
dude, how about this?
Two different bands.
How about this for you?
Like,
you could go see Five Finger Death Punch Tuesday, September 8th,
Yeah.
and then Brandy Carlisle back-to-back on the 11th and 12th.
Man, who she got with her, does it say?
Stephen Wilson Jr.
Are you
Oh
kidding
my
me?
God.
Not kidding.
Whoa.
Oh my God, actually.
That's actually 3 straight days. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, September 11th, 12th, and 13th. 3 straight nights at Red Rocks for those two.
Oh, that would be awesome. Those guys together would be almost too much emotion for one night. I'm not sure I could handle
a
it.
lot of crying.
Yeah.
God, in that freaking venue.
I booked a really big show yesterday I'm very excited about. And I for my own band for CHB, and we're getting things moving again because I'm going to have a new record. Anyway, it doesn't matter. But I booked one big show that I'm super excited about, and I was like talking to Sarah Jane about it, and she's like, there's a chance there might be like a Vikings preseason game. I said, no, come on, it's a 1 out of a million chance. Of course, it's the first preseason game at the New York Giants.
Of course,
it's the 15th. So looks like Nordo's going to New York if he wants to. But,
New York City.
Yeah, that's a big old stadium right there, boy. I tell you what,
Man,
it's nowhere near New York. At Green Bay, home against Green Bay, then at Chicago, then at Tampa. And by the way, you guys remember Garage Guy?
of course.
He lives down in Tampa now. He said very, very hot and rainy in that time of year in Tampa.
There could be
Gross.
a hurricane.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't know what's going to hit them.
And he said tickets are $300 as of right now. There's a lot of Viking fans in that area.
Jeez.
Yeah. You said that like Kip Dynamite.
Sure.
How about week 6 bye? That's very early.
There were a handful of people that commented on the AI-generated schedule release, saying that Tommy should have been the week 6 bye.
Oh my gosh, I wish I'd thought of that. Son of a bitch. How do I?
Just a picture of Tommy saying bye week.
Oh,
Man. If you would have used Copilot, they would have come up with that joke for you. But you use ChatGPT like one of those, Cumulus or Odyssey people. iHeart uses Copilot.
Man. God.
Front page sports in a second. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on The Fan.
The Fan. Your one stop for
fluttered with things to do and things to talk about. So let's get her started.
Time now for Front Page Sports, presented by Holiday Station Stores.
Holiday Station Stores, buy two, get one free for a limited time. When it comes to Red Bull, you can mix and match any flavors of Red Bull you want, including that summer edition. 2 for 1, Red Bull
Is that the yellow one,
at
by the
Holiday.
way?
I'm not sure. Again, I haven't had that one yet. I know when they were talking about their spring edition, we had to look up what flavors it is. I don't know what the summer edition is.
If it's the yellow one, it's great.
Is that right?
Yeah, that's a real good one.
It's Sudaki
Is the can yellow, though?
green.
Oh, okay.
It's
All right.
Kwaki
Lime
Serpe
flavor.
Niku.
Sudachi
Tadochi.
lime flavor. Tart, zesty, and refreshing citrus blend.
Okay.
You're tart and zesty.
Thank you. It's my
2 for 1, Red Bull at Holiday.
Tinder bio.
Scotty Scheffler is tied for the lead at the PGA Championship at -3, a 7-way tie, and this is a stat builder for a couple of reasons. The 7-way tie at the top of the PGA is the most they've had at the top of a leaderboard tied since 1969, when 9 guys were tied at the top. This is 7, so most since 1969. But what's even crazier, for as dominant as Scheffler is, this is the first time he has ever led or co-led after one round of a major.
Wow.
Doesn't that seem impossible?
Yeah.
Right, majors that he's lost but still had a first-round lead, that's never happened. Majors that he has won, he has not ever shared or had the outright lead after round 1 of a major. He has now. That's nuts. So... None of the other 6, though, that are tied with him are Power Trip bet people.
Oh, I thought Justin Thomas was doing well.
He is. No, there's like Shoffley's like 1 back. My guy's 2 back. I think you're 1 or 2 back. There's a lot of guys that are right in the mix,
good,
but the 6 guys that are tied with Scheffler at -3, none of them are people that we have.
Yeah, it's
So the Ghost is in the lead.
it's
after
not just
one day.
the 7, 8, or 8 people are tied for first. It's the fact that like Hawks guy Justin Thomas is 2 shots back and he's tied for 15th already.
Right.
And then 1 shot behind him and it goes down to 34. Like that is a log jam. Anybody's in it except for maybe Mark
DeChambeau.
Parrish and Tommy. They are Scotty fans the rest of the way. I think.
Yep. Yeah, Rory and DeChambeau off to really, really rough starts. Specifically Bryson, right?
Mm-hmm.
Bryson's hitting stairs. And I don't mean like running stairs for exercise. Rough day for him.
Long gazes.
Excuse me?
Oh,
Said stairs.
Spurs at Wolves tonight, 8:30, Game 6 on DraftKings. The Spurs are 4.5-point favorites. San Antonio leads that series 3-2. If the Wolves lose tonight, they are done. If they win tonight, we force a Game 7 in San Antonio.
place to be rocking, right?
Should be.
Should be fun.
Should be. If Sauce was here and he's not wrong, he would say something like this, that, if they lose tonight, I do think this is the last look at this group. And I don't mean they're going to gut it from top to bottom, like it's going to be Ant and no one else, like he suggested on Twitter within the last week. But I do think that there's going to be significant change. If this doesn't work, you can't run it back with the same group again, like we did last year.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, I'm
we'll
afraid.
see.
I know Ant is young, but isn't it a worry? Like if a team goes to the Western Conference Final twice and doesn't win a championship, and that you kind of miss your window?
Luckily, he's young enough where the window's not over for Ant.
Yeah.
But the problem is you have the Spurs and the Thunder in your conference for the next decade.
Yeah.
So Wemby's going nowhere. The Thunder have the 12th pick in the draft, and they're already absolutely stacked and loaded. So they're only going to get better. The Spurs are only going to get better. I think we have to beg and hope we go into the Eastern Conference in the next couple of years.
You know basketball.
Not really.
Well, you do more than me. Burrow had Sam on the other day. What's his name? Sam. Used to be a Timberwolf.
Mitchell.
Yeah, had Sam Mitchell on. And they were talking about how Wemby's great and he's, tall and skinny and he's kind of unlike anybody we've ever seen before. But back in the day, they would have beat the piss out of him.
Yep.
Do you buy that?
Yeah, that's probably true. But again, it's the game's changed, and now he can basically do anything he wants. And again, I don't know how anybody can stop him if he's on his game.
Right.
Even in game 1, when the Wolves stole it, and Wemby had, 12 blocks or whatever. What was he, 0 for 8 from 3 or something? Yeah. You can't block his shot if he doesn't want you to, and that's a problem.
Right.
How do you, unless you grab a broom and just have some assistant coach holding up a broom, how do you practice against a guy with that wingspan?
I don't know.
Maybe you do. I wonder if they actually do that. Do they actually use brooms or something like a broom?
That's a good point, yeah.
Probably. I don't know.
You have to have some kind of giant arm in front of you that isn't just, one of your teammates. You got to have some kind of prop to show how high you have to shoot over. What a freak.
Unreal. It's a big dude, man.
Yeah, I don't know. They probably would beat him up a little bit.
Charles Barkley backed that ace up right into him.
Yeah, but then the flip side is the truth. Is if those old school bruiser guys that weren't super, super, super athletic, but they were just, disciplined and skilled and just thicker, I think Wemby would run circles around those guys.
Sure.
Because he's faster and more athletic. So you could go, throw this guy in the game 30 years ago and he gets beat up. I would say throw those guys in this game and they're going to get gassed.
Right. Yeah.
It goes both ways. It's like Tommy's bye week.
Yeah. Oh, I can't believe I missed that opportunity.
The Vikings schedule is out.
Yes.
You can see it everywhere, including KFAN.com, Vikings.com, ESPN.com. But again, I would argue the headline is that we open hosting the Packers 325 week 1.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty interesting.
Yeah.
We have, like we mentioned earlier, a Monday nighter against Buffalo, a Sunday nighter against the Niners, Thursday nighter against the Patriots, and a Sunday nighter against the Lions. So as it stands now, I think the way you worded it, Chris, is right. I'm a little surprised late season they're so interested in the Vikings.
Yeah.
Because I would think that the story would be more Kyler Murray early in the season. Like, if we're going to show the Vikings nationally, and Justin Jefferson's always going to be a draw, but if we're going to show the Vikings or showcase the Vikings on a national level, I'm a little surprised they didn't lean in early just in case this thing goes south, in case Murray's not good or McCarthy's not good. But our primetime games are week 9, 11, 14, and 15.
Yeah.
That's we're talking October and November and beyond.
They're thinking we're
December.
going to be a factor. Yeah, which is, that's awesome. How about
or we're getting flexed out.
That could be too. You're right. That's true. Yeah. At New Orleans, Car.
Yeah, not France. Right. Unfortunately, we're not going to France.
But at New Orleans.
That's party time.
Would you encourage our Power Trip listeners, if they were going to take a road trip, to go to New Orleans?
I will stand by with what I have always said. Now, I haven't been there in a long time. It's been a decade plus. But the 4 or 5 times I've been there, I would never want to live there.
Mm-hmm.
Ever. Nightmare.
Yeah.
But for a 48-hour party town, I don't know if there's a better town in the country than New Orleans, because Bourbon Street is an absolute party. Right. If you are a female, I wouldn't go within 3 states of New Orleans, Louisiana.
Right.
It's an absolute nightmare for females.
Right.
At least it was. I don't think it's changed much, but I haven't been there in a while.
Yeah, I'm not sure it improved. I'm with you.
But God, is that town fun.
It's fun.
And you don't have to like jazz. It's the same thing people tell me about Nashville. I don't like country music, but I still love the idea of every other bar being live
all of it.
Music and just going for it. It's weird when you're walking down Bourbon Street and the jazz is coming out of a bar and you're like, I think that kind of kicks ass, and I hate jazz.
Yeah, I know, right? I'm with you. Yeah,
just makes it fun.
If you're looking at the schedule and you're not going to go to Mexico City, and obviously outside of the 3 teams we play every year.
Yep.
If you don't mind the heat, I'd go to Tampa Bay because I love the atmosphere of that stadium and the fact that there's a pirate ship there and they fire a cannon every time they score a touchdown. It's pretty cool.
It's like Treasure Island in Vegas back in the day.
That's pretty cool. So I would go to Tampa, or I'd go to New England for a Thursday night game. I'll say this: if you love football for football, go to the New England game. That's a cool stadium. It's a city unto itself in the middle of nowhere. That's a fun atmosphere, and Thursday night football in New England will be huge.
Well, you've been in New Orleans multiple times. What would you suggest in terms of people visiting New Orleans?
It's unless you're a Tommy Olsen style party animal, I wouldn't do it.
Fair. You definitely have to be willing to party.
Yeah, the stadiums is for me. It'll always be a graveyard. I'm not a fan of that stadium at all. The atmosphere is not great, but if you want to party, that's a party town. There's
Very
no
few
doubt about
cities
it.
better in this country than New Orleans. Zach, your hand was half up.
It was not up at
Oh,
all.
I thought you raised your hand. I thought you were going to say something about party
You gotta be
town.
careful over there. It's
Oh,
like
you were
you-
just messing with your cord.
It's like you're at an auction. If you raise your hand, you are bidding. You gotta be careful.
And I
you
was
know?
trying to figure out what part of that sentence you were going to ask if Hawk would bang.
Yeah,
we
me
didn't
too. I'm
mention
like,
anybody.
I don't remember. No, yeah, right.
Anybody on Bourbon Street.
I mean,
Well, I mean, yeah.
almost all of them. That's part of the
You got to
problem.
be careful, but sure. I would definitely, even though it's a preseason game, and who cares about preseason? Denver's, top, one of the top on the list there.
And
like
go
you were
see
saying,
that stadium before they move too. Mile High is awesome.
that is one thing that I'm sad about is we don't get to play Buffalo at their new stadium, where that's a home game for us this year. I'd like to see that new stadium.
Yeah, it might be a while before we're there.
Yeah, for sure.
All right.
All right.
Let's do what really matters after this. No Mr. Z this week. It sounds like there's almost nothing coming out, so we'll talk to him next Friday. But we'll do what really matters after this. Scores and stats around the world of sports. This is the Power 2 Morning Show on the Fan.
The Power Trip taking over Treasure Island. We are live at Treasure Island May 20th and 29th for 2 shows loaded with games, nonstop laughs, and amazing prizes, including trips to Las Vegas. Book your room and save 20% with promo code KFAN. Plus, we got a big announcement you will not want to miss. All the details at KFAN.com, keyword calendar.
It's 2 weeks from today.
That's right.
But we will be there 2 weeks from last night doing the Parlay Lounge bit, a bunch of games, a bunch of prizes. But the broadcast 2 weeks from right now. And the first initials major of the year. We'll be halfway through round 1.
Yeah.
This time, 2 weeks from now.
Yeah. Man,
Can't wait.
time flies, doesn't it?
It sure does.
Doesn't it? I mean, it's the 15th day of May, and I was looking at the Viking schedule and thinking about Border Battle 1, Week 1, Green Bay, 3:25 start at U.S. Bank Stadium. It's the 13th of September. It's not that far away.
No.
It's almost football season again. Cripes.
Yep, time flies.
It does, and so
Oh, man.
does the Power Trip Morning Show. That's why we got to get right into
What really matters.
That's right.
Brought to you by Ovo LASIK and Lens. Thanks, Dr. Mark Lovenoff and Dr. David Whiting. Go get LASIK from OvoEye.com. Ovo LASIK and Lens.
Let's go.
The Minnesota Twins won 9-1 over the Marlins. Zebby Matthews, 7 innings, 4 hits, no runs, 5 strikeouts. Look it up on your phone. That was his season debut. Good start for Zebby Matthews.
It's a great name.
Sure is.
That's
Twins
a baseball-sounding name.
It sounds like a baseball name, though, from the 1920s,
For
right?
sure, yeah. Right.
Zebby Matthews. The Twins have won 4 of 5, and they have won back-to-back series for the first time in a long time. They beat Cleveland and Miami now. So up next, the Drunken Scotties. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, starting tonight, 6:10, Joe Ryan. 6 more home games in this 9-game homestand, but the Drunken Scotties this weekend. But what really matters is this.
Research shows infants who live with dogs at 3 months of age are 90% less likely to develop a food allergy. I don't know.
What a ride that sentence was.
I know.
90% less likely to develop a food allergy.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
You guys allergic to anything? Because I'm only allergic to one thing.
Strangely enough, lettuce and what are those things guacamoles are made of? Avocados. Those 2 things.
Interesting.
Yeah. And it's not like I'm allergic. I have a food allergy, I guess. So I know it's the same thing, but different. You get my point.
I just have one. Cable and television wires. Zach, you?
No.
How did he word it? He said, what did he say? Cable and something wires? Wasn't
camera wires.
Camera wires. Yeah, there you go. Damn it. That would have been better. No allergies?
I don't think so. I hope not. Like, I've thought about the people who are allergic to, like, peanut butter and stuff. That would suck.
That's tough, man.
Yeah, my youngest kiddo's best friend, Emma, has a severe peanut allergy. So we have to, like, every time she comes over, it's like, did anybody have peanut butter? Did anybody have peanut? Did anybody have... So we have to, basically go top to bottom. Because she's nice. We don't want her to have a terrible reaction.
She's got an EpiPen, right?
She sure does.
It's just...
She does.
Use
Yeah,
that.
I don't want to stab her.
No, she don't want to get stabbed.
No, we're not stabbing Emma.
No. Man, you think it's like, that's got to be, I feel bad for her, not only because it's scary, but also because that has to happen every time she goes over to a friend's house. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Poor thing. She'll be all right.
How about our friend Kelsey Cook, though, right? She's talked about over the years that she, like, as an adult now, like, aren't they kind of curing people? Like, they do some kind of, slow-term exposure thing where you eventually kind of get exposed to it and then start battling it, and then they give you stuff. I think she can have peanut butter now or something. Didn't she talk about this?
They got her a dog. Apparently, that's all you need is a dog. And
When she's 3 months old.
I don't understand
Get
how
a
that
dog.
works still.
I don't know.
I don't know. I guess they expose you to all kinds of things. I don't know.
Oh, man. Ugh.
Yeah, I don't know.
Who knows? All right, my turn.
Yeah.
Let's see here. The Minnesota Lynx won 90-86 over the Dallas Wings. Paige Becker's 27 points for Dallas, but our number 2 overall pick, Olivia Miles, had 15. The Lynx host Chicago, 6 o'clock on Sunday, but the Lynx now 2-1 in this young season. So the last 2 number 1 picks, right? Paige Becker's and AZ Fudd go down to the Minnesota Lynx. Boom. We got them.
Yeah.
What really matters, though, is this.
The name Khaleesi has been in the top 1,000 list of popular names for newborns since 2014.
That's insane.
Khaleesi.
I'm more of a polymarket guy, but
I like ChatGPT. Is that what we're talking about?
Name my kid DraftKings. The Montreal Canadiens won 6-3 over the Sabres. Our guy Jason Zucker got them on the board first. The Sabres were up 1-0. But much like the Wild, the Sabres had a 3-2 lead, but then, much like the Wild, gave up a string of 4 consecutive goals, just like the Avs scored 4 straight against us. The Montreal Canadiens scored 4 straight and won the game 6-3.
yeah,
Damn
it's
it.
tough.
So Montreal leads the series 3-2.
Yeah.
Bummer.
That's an old school series, though, right? Montreal versus Buffalo. That's pretty cool, man. Is Buffalo original 6 or whatever?
I
No.
don't believe so, no.
Never mind that.
But
Still feels
still
old
old
school,
school,
yeah,
and
right.
Sabres are a classic hockey organization, and they're the eastern Minnesota sports city, basically.
Right. Can't win.
So I always root for Buffalo because if we can't do it, maybe they can.
But what really matters is this.
The U.S. Army had a camel corps from 1850s.
Isn't that what they called you in high school?
Drinks a lot of water. Can walk for a very long
I just
ways.
smoked a lot of cigarettes.
Camel Corps from 1856 to 1866. For crossing the southwestern U.S. while successful, it was abandoned due to the Civil War, but they used the camels as part of their Camel Corps.
Man, you go back over the course of human history, every animal has been at least brainstormed. Like, how can we use these sons of bitches, right? We hear about, like, dolphins that will, like, do underwater bomb searching missions and things like that, right? Elephants over mountains, obviously horses, camels. Wait, just like, how can we have them die but not us?
Yeah. Yeah.
Carrier pigeons.
Crawl inside it when it
dogs.
gets cold outside.
Sure. Tauntauns.
Yeah.
Lots of ways to kill animals and not kill people. The Seattle Seahawks will kick off the 2026 NFL season. They are at the Diana Seahawks. Actually, the Patriots are at the Diana Seahawks week 1. That is the first game of the season. So, ProFootballTalk.com has basically a story about whether or not do you guys believe the Diana Rossini story will be out in full before week 1? Because what Mike Florio was suggesting is, what a week for her to tell her story, if she wants to. Like, if she comes out next week and does an exclusive with somebody and walks through that, then maybe the story not goes away, but mostly goes away by September. But what if she doesn't? What if the whole summer it's just lingering and then the NFL season kicks off and that's still hanging over everybody's head? I can't wait to see what happens with that. That's week 1. Prime time.
It's a big spotlight.
It is a big spotlight.
Vrabel to be in, and
So, but I guess what he was kind of asking, what Florio was kind of asking is it better or worse for the NFL if all eyes are on that part of it? Like, would the NFL rather have it be squashed and have it be, kind of out and over in the next couple of weeks? Or is it better if it just lingers all summer long and then the week of, it's like some explosive exclusive?
I wonder.
I believe he suggested that Diana sit down with like Oprah, but it doesn't matter who she sits down with. She could go on any podcast in the world. And if it's that week, how explosive that could be if it's week 1.
Love to invite her on the Power Trip.
Power Trip Morning Show is absolutely a spot she could do it. We have a standalone initials game podcast. If she wants to do some kind of an initials game and then also talk about that, we could do that exclusively on the iHeartRadio app.
what about Meat Sauce and Monty? Do you think she'd go
That's
on
no
that?
longer with us.
No? Twin Cities Live?
Ooh.
Fan Outdoors.
I don't know if she wants to talk to Ben at this point. I'm not sure any women do.
Well, Diana is in the age where she's probably going through perimenopause.
Well, how dare you go there?
So she's probably not a fan of Ben. Either way, do you guys think the NFL wants it to go away, or do you think secretly
No.
they love
Oh,
that
they
it's going
love
to be a
it.
giant deal?
I love it.
I don't know, man. Yeah, I guess. Probably these days, they probably don't care much. Honestly, they probably don't. You're right. I tell you, it's an interesting decision for her, though, don't you think? Because what does she want the rest of her career to look like? Does she want to be defined by this? Does she want to start work right away and move on and get away from it? I would be interested to see what do you call those PR teams that help you with your nightmares?
Like spin doctors.
Yeah,
or
emergency
damage
teams.
control.
Damage control.
Yep.
I'd be interested to see what a damage control person would tell her to do. Do you get it done and get it out of the way and try to move on with your career, or do you try to take advantage of the spotlight because your career's over?
I think her career as we know it is over. It's
Right.
just it's in terms of what she pivots to.
Right.
I don't think she can ever outrun this now. Now it's just how does she make a living and how does she have purpose the rest of her life?
Right.
Because I don't think she's ever going to be a traditional sports journalist again.
Yes.
But the difference is the traditional is the key word, because whether it's NFL Network or ESPN or The Athletic or whatever, she was working for The Athletic. The beauty of modern journalism or modern what's the word I'm looking
Reporting?
for? Yeah, reporting is just you can go on your own. You can have your own podcast, your own website, your own Instagram account. You can make your own money without another entity. So I think her traditional journalism career is completely over. Anybody disagree with that?
Well, I do not, but I do think it's odd that is true, and I'm not like, nothing happened to him or what. We've all had that argument. We all know that. But I'll be honest with you, it doesn't affect her ability to tell me who's starting a quarterback for the Patriots.
Right.
That you know what I mean? She can still report on the NFL. I don't. If she had an affair or not, doesn't. I don't know.
Right. The conflict of interest is
Yeah,
real.
right.
But also, I'll stand by what I said when this story first came out. I know what I'm about to say is wrong. I was a journalism major. I know this is stupid, but I don't even really care. It does feel different when it's sports compared to actual news.
Right.
And I know the line sometimes blurs because sometimes sports ends up being real life stuff with domestic violence or drug abuse or whatever. But like 9 times out of 10, it's the toy department for a reason. So does it really matter if she found out that they were trading a 3rd-round pick? Not really in the big scheme of things. But if you're working for the New York Times, yeah, it matters. They have journalistic integrity and standards. But if you're on your own, if you're freelancing it, you have no one to answer to but yourself. Right? No one's stopping her from freelance reporting on the NFL.
No.
She can do that all she wants. If the teams give her access.
I've got an idea for her, but I
Although
don't.
that's dangerous at this point.
I know. I have an idea for her. I don't want it to sound belittling, though. So please understand. I hate that this would have to be what she might have to do. But imagine if she started her own OnlyFans and she reported the news nude.
Yeah, you don't want to.
I don't want to belittle her, but think about it. You got to pivot.
I'm glad you prefaced that by saying you don't want to belittle her and just say, hey, look, your only path now is nudity.
Well, I'm telling you. I don't know. I'm trying to help her out.
Does she want to make money or not?
Does she want to make $1 billion gazillion?
I got to think she would make a fortune, but my guess is that's not the path.
But not
she's
what she
picking.
wants to do, you don't think?
Nope.
Okay. I'm an idea guy.
Man.
By the way, that wasn't me. That was ChatGPT. We aren't allowed to use it, and now I know why.
Yeah, Copilot would not have suggested that. What a joke. What really matters, though, is this.
Horse stuff.
Okay.
That's what matters to me.
Horse stuff.
On this date, first of all, I'm going to go like this. What year do you think it was on this date that Seabiscuit died?
Didn't Seabiscuit run in the 20s or 20s? 30s?
Great
Man,
movie.
I might be way off. So I'm going to say Seabiscuit died in 1935.
48.
Oh, wow, you're real close. 47.
Oh, wow. Why did
Damn.
I think it was earlier than that? I thought it was
it
like
does seem like it, doesn't it?
Depression era stuff.
How old do you, I'm going to preface this by saying the average horsey lives to be 25 to 30 years old. How old do you think Seabiscuit was when she died? Or was it a boy, Seabiscuit? Boy or girl? I don't know.
It's got to be a boy.
Yeah.
Almost assuredly. Died in 48? See, again, maybe I'm thinking it ran earlier than that. I don't know.
Well, it must have been treated really well. So it's maybe an older
I don't know. Maybe
He was a stallion, by the way.
37.
Boy. He was a boy.
32.
He was only 14.
Oh my!
I know, and
gosh.
so I looked it up to see if it cut your life short to be a racy horsey, and it says yes, race horses often die significantly earlier. with overall age lifespan being 15 to 20 years compared to 25 to 30 years for a non-racing horse.
So you were right when he raced because what was it? Early
Raced in the 30s.
Yeah.
He just died very young.
He legendary racehorse overcame his small size and crooked leg. You guys saw the movie, right?
Sure.
Oh,
once.
great movie.
Yeah,
Great movie.
Liked it. Saw it once.
Yeah, it had Spider-Man in it
Yeah, Tobey Maguire.
and the dude.
Yeah, it was a good movie. Don't remember almost any of it, but sure.
It's about horse racing.
That part I remember. That's the one thing I retained is that Seabiscuit was a horse and he won a race.
All right, I got one more question for you. What the hell is a sea biscuit?
Why don't they? That would have been a great name for the Cheddar Bay biscuits at Red
Oh,
Lobster.
no. Yucky. No, that makes it sound wet and disgusting. A marine animal. Sea biscuit is a type of ocean-dwelling invertebrate that belongs to the same family as sea urchins and sand dollars.
Okay.
There you go. All right.
I just assumed it was a made-up word.
Me too. What's a terrible name for a racehorse?
There are seahorses.
Yeah, that'd be better.
I'd rather eat a sea biscuit, though,
Yeah.
than a seahorse.
Seahorses.
Terrifying.
They carry the babies. The dudes
the
carry
males
the
do.
babies.
Doesn't make any sense. It's terrifying.
Yeah, I didn't think they were real. I really didn't. I didn't think they were real. But they are.
They're funny looking.
They are.
I don't want to be belittling, but if Diana Rossini wants to make any money,
I didn't say she should. I'm giving her ideas. She can make her own choices.
you're a feminist.
I am.
You want her to make her own choices by going straight to OnlyFans. And by the way, I like that you said still report on the NFL, just
yes.
nude. So don't just go to OnlyFans and do nudes. Do nude reporting.
I don't think she should. I'm an idea guy. I'm saying.
Got
Is that what she's been
I-
reduced to because of you guys?
No, not
I
me.
think the feminist opinion on this is that that's a good thing if she wants
That
to
would be
do
empowering, right?
That's
If it's her
absolutely.
choice. Yep.
So
I don't know.
That's what I'm about.
More of what really matters after this Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.
From the 1-800-ASK-GARY
St. Paul, The Fan.
Welcome back. Power Trip Morning Show. We got to do something about this, Corey.
About what?
The initial jackpot monster's out of control. We got to give this thing away. It's trying to get out.
It's at $116,000.
Listen to it. It's angry. It's trying to get out. We got to give this thing away.
I mean, think about this. Think of when we were in Vegas when Carl won it for $31,500.
Yeah.
That Buffalo Wild Wings almost shook to the ground.
Yeah.
And we all lost our freaking minds because it was awesome.
It was one of the best days ever.
Right. And it was the first time it had happened. So we're like, wow, it is. We knew it was possible. We knew it would happen. And then 6 months later, Mike hit it for $13,500. Which was still really
and
cool.
He's so forgotten. Poor Mike.
Yeah, well, I guess it's like, it's not enough money,
it's
Mike.
not
Just
enough
take,
money, Mike.
we were like, Mike, take your family on a vacation. And it's like, whatever. Then we started it over again. We lost our minds on both of those. This is $116,000.
Yeah.
Again, unless you are Jaden McDaniels, this is a game changer, a life changer.
Right.
There's a lot of money. We're going to change somebody's life.
We got to get rid of this monster.
We got to have somebody win it.
Wheel of Fortune's top prize, unless you get the $1 million wedge, is $100,000.
Exactly.
I mean, this is legitimate national game show level money.
Yeah.
Exactly. You have a nice, unless you're an absolute freak on Jeopardy, a nice standard daily win on Jeopardy is 20-ish, 20 to 30,000, 20 maybe. Let's say 20. You could study books your whole life and gain as much knowledge as possible and maybe be a one-time Jeopardy champion and win $20,000. All you have to do on the Power Trip Morning Show to win almost 6 times that amount is say 2 letters and hope it's right.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
Come on, man. Somebody's got to get rid of this monster. It's destroying the studio.
Oh, it was just 1 week ago. He said MS, and the first letter was M, and the second letter was W.
That's right.
What is your, how do you react to that when he starts saying M? Does your heart drop? Yeah, do you piss yourself?
The only one where I truly had my heart rate increase was the one like a month ago where the guy said he was going to guess his initials, and I already knew his name.
Oh.
So I knew his first name was right, and I'm like, if his last name is the right one, I'm like, we got it. And then he had the wrong last name.
Sorry.
So that was the only one where I had time to process this might be it. And then he had a stupid last name. It was the wrong letter. Come on, let's just win it at 8:15 today.
That's what really matters.
But what really matters is this. All right, so I mentioned earlier that there are 5 teams in the NFL that have no primetime games. Let's go through these quickly and talk about whether or not we think the country should care.
Okay.
I'm a little surprised at the first one. Even though they're a train wreck, it's the New York market. The Jets do not have a primetime game in 2026.
Yeah,
Isn't that a little surprising?
It
the
is,
Jets.
But man, that everybody should be fired over and over again. If you're that big a market and you are this bad for this long, and you're so bad you can't get a primetime game, that's unbelievable. Maybe it's time to move that team.
It's also just, if you don't have a quarterback that's worth watching, then the country doesn't want to watch you. It's essentially why all the UFL, XFL garbage, nobody wants to watch bad quarterback play. And
no.
Nobody wants to watch the Jets.
Right.
The Cardinals, they don't have Kyler Murray anymore.
Yeah. Who do they have?
Jacoby Brissett.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, right.
So the Cardinals do not have a primetime game.
It's tough, man. That's essentially a West Coast team.
I'm a little surprised that the league's not going to lean into Cam Ward because the Titans do not have a primetime game.
That's, surprising too because he's going to be the thing.
Maybe. The Dolphins obviously are dismantling. They look like they're already tanking for next year. The Dolphins do not have a primetime game. And last but not least, and I think this is because of timing, the Vegas Raiders.
Wow.
Because Cousins is the starter.
Yeah.
I think the league's saying, well, if we knew Mendoza was in there, you got to give the number 1 overall pick a chance to be in a primetime game. But if we don't know when he's playing, they don't think that Cousins and the Raiders are enough of a draw. So the Raiders do not have a primetime game. Now, again, all of this could change, right? At the end of the year when there are flex options, if one of those 5 teams has an unbelievable year, even though it's unlikely, then maybe things change. But for now, 0 for 5, those 5.
Man. That I can't believe any NFL team doesn't get at least one.
Right. It's almost like media relegation, right? It's like it's essentially like the NFL saying, we don't think you deserve to be platformed until you show that you're worthy of being platformed.
Yeah.
But the problem with the NFL is, they have that the scheduling thing where you have a first place schedule, third place, et cetera. Mm-hmm. And how many times have the Vikings not been on prime time when they should have been, and then they overachieve, and then they get to the next season, and then they completely underachieve, and now we're just being embarrassed on national television week after week.
That's why it's an inexact science, right?
Yeah.
With injury and the variables of teams underperforming or overperforming, there's just no way to know. That's why they have flex scheduling, just in case there's a matchup that's an absolute disaster and nobody wants to watch it. What really matters is this.
Yeah. I don't like inexact sciences. I'm only for exact sciences.
I like inexact ones. They're more fun.
I like when my phone starts playing music.
There's a $5,000 fine.
The caterpillar is an interesting thing. It liquefies completely in its cocoon before metamorphosing into a butterfly. It liquefies completely and then becomes a butterfly.
I did not know that.
I did not know that Ziegler the other day?
I did, yeah. That's part of what they do down there. It's the crazy thing. I didn't know why they were called caterpillar. Now I do. Yeah. You guys are crazy. What are you doing? What's that got to do with big trucks?
Zach, you remind me of a caterpillar.
Ooh.
Thank you.
That's very sweet.
Specifically the one from Alice in Wonderland that just sits around and gets stoned all day.
That's true. Yep.
That's fair.
I believe, if I remember right, I think he's sitting on a mushroom and he's smoking.
Yeah.
Am I imagining that wrong? That he's sitting on a mushroom? I think he is. I'm surprised he's not doing mushrooms.
Okay.
Yeah, they say that that's the quickest way to get the benefits is
Yeah.
He's sitting on it.
yeah.
I haven't tried that yet.
Well, took us it.
Well, I mean, the weekend starts in a couple of hours
It certainly
for you.
does. Technically, it does.
Get after it.
Yeah.
Might be heading north. We'll see.
You look very manly in our Power Trip schedule release thing.
Yeah, you look like a real Game of Thrones era Viking.
Yeah.
That historically checks out.
Right. You look like you might be trying to grab that falcon so that you can
Eat it. Yeah.
eat it or at least strangle
Yep.
it.
Kill it.
Yeah. You want to kill that thing.
Just bite its head off like
Right.
Ozzy Osbourne.
I do like the fact that that whatever system I used for AI, I won't say which one it was, decided to make it look like, not even make it look like, Parrish just arm wrestling a horse.
Yep.
Not sure why.
Yeah.
Why is he arm wrestling a horse?
I would take the horse.
Well, yeah.
Well, I don't know about that
I would.
because how much grip can a hoof have?
Well, how much,
That's right about that.
how much strength, though, does the rest of the leg have? I don't think Parrish can outman a horse.
The problem, though, is if a horse goes into an arm wrestling match, right? And like a lot of times with the arm wrestling, they'll break a bone.
Yes.
If Parrish breaks that arm of the horse,
Put down immediately.
they die. So I guess the horse is more desperation mode.
Yeah.
That's a
Fighting
good
for
point.
its life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Way
Fight
to
or
go,
flight.
Great point. Great point. All right, my phone loves that tune. Sorry.
No, man, you really should listen to this.
no, you want to hear this. Thanks a lot, Grok.
Chris, 2 games in the NBA tonight. The Pistons are at the
Can't
Cavs
wait.
at 6
Yeah.
o'clock. That is a game 6. So if Cleveland wins, they are moving on. Cleveland is a 3.5-point favorite on DraftKings. And then, of course, the Spurs and Wolves tonight, 8:30, game 6 of that Western Conference semifinal. The Thunder are waiting for the winner. The San Antonio Spurs are 4.5-point favorites. If they win tonight, they are moving on to the Western Conference Finals.
Great.
Go Wolves.
So the Wolves
Let's go.
are one of only 6 teams that could win the NBA title this year. We're in the final 6. It doesn't feel like it.
Not yet.
Nope.
But what if we stomp them tonight?
If we stomp them
might
tonight, then
stomp the
let's
Spurs.
at least give them a scare. They're
Yeah.
kids.
Yeah.
Who cares if they're super skilled and they are playing like veterans this entire series?
When we beat them,
Let's
we
scare
beat them hard.
Maybe
Right.
Wemby will get ejected again.
Maybe.
Maybe so. Maybe they'll decide he's too tall and it's illegal.
Yeah. They should.
What really matters, though, is this.
Every year, the United States destroys thousands of tons of damaged money. Makes sense, you know?
Oh, yeah. I've
Destroy
seen
it.
it.
Have you really?
Well, not like I've seen videos of it where they
light it up?
They shred it up and
God.
And then you can buy, actually, you can go to, like, I think in Chicago, like, they have a place you can buy, like, the shredded money. So you could have, like, $100,000 of cash, but it's just all destroyed and no good.
Man.
Why would you want that?
Just for fun.
Yeah, for fun, I guess.
People have fun in weird ways.
I tell you what, man, you got to have a trustworthy son of a bitch in charge of that job.
Yeah.
Because I tell you what, that thing could look like an old dirty teapot and I'd steal it. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Give me $100 bill. I don't care what it's got on it. I'm taking that some bitch out of there.
Mine's got perimenopause on it.
Oh, I know that guy.
You're getting emails.
Ladies and gentlemen, here's perimenopause.
Oh, Marty and Mark are here?
Oh,
my
God.
It's a perimenopause Friday on the power trip.
You're getting emails.
I think it's called Marnie Pause.
Don't let that catch on.
Why does he do that to us? He puts us in terrible spots. Thanks a lot, Ben. Make us all look bad.
See, that'd be a good name for like a pet rescue charity. Perry, Mark Parrish, and Marnie Gellner do a Perry Marnie Pause fundraiser.
Yeah, for pause.
So it's Perry and Marnie and Pause. God, we have a lot of good ideas. Why doesn't anybody listen to us? You know what I mean?
I don't know.
We have good
I'm
ideas.
surprised they do.
People should put us in charge.
I don't know about that either.
What really matters? Is it my turn? Your turn?
I don't know.
I don't know if it matters.
I got it.
What really matters is this.
New York's cobblestone streets were made from stones dumped by European ships. What was thrown away became history. Cobblestones.
So, man, here's a real dumb. Can I ask a dumb question? You're obsessed with me. Can I ask a dumb question? Why did ships have so much stone?
They use it for like ballast or whatever you call it. Is that the right word? Ballast?
Not sure.
Let me see.
Let me ask co-pilot.
Oh God. Yeah, why did ships have a lot of stone?
To improve stability, maintain balance, and ensure safety by lowering the center of gravity. Yeah, ballast. That's the right.
Oh, ballast.
Ballast. How did I know that word?
Don't know, because you read.
I do read. It's in there somewhere.
Interesting. See, that's why science is fascinating, and that people a long time ago are a little more amazing than we give them credit for sometimes. Yeah. Doesn't it seem unbelievably counterintuitive, unless you understand the science of buoyancy, to say, to make sure this boat does what we want it to do, we should load it up with rocks.
Yeah.
It seems like, well, then we're going to sink the boat. Right back then, how did somebody not stand up and go, that's going to sink us?
Yeah, right.
It should be as light as possible, not as heavy as possible. And now we have cruise ships the size of stadiums, right? Small towns can float on water because we figured out the science of it.
I mean,
back
sure,
then,
you'll catch your death, but you're
sure.
going to float.
Yeah, you're going to get the hantavirus.
You're going to want to have somebody throw a stone at your head to end the pain.
For sure. Man.
Yeah, you know, I never thought about it, but if a ship is supposed to carry goods and they ain't got no goods in it, it's completely going to be off balance. So they're going to need to ballast that son of a bitch.
Man.
Oh, no.
Is there a weight limit for boats? Like, is like you take a big boat and just keep putting weight on it, is it eventually going to
I
sink?
do know when we went down to get on that cruise, they wouldn't let Sauce on there. He's not even here. I shouldn't know when he's not here. Here?
Do you remember we said to that guy, we're like, why won't you let this guy on the boat? And he said,
That's a huge bitch.
He did say that.
That's what that audio is from.
I was like, he's not a lady, sir.
You remember we were pulling away and the captain just yelled iceberg?
Yeah.
And we're like, no. That's just leave him there. He'll be fine.
Break!
He'll make sandcastles or something. He's fine.
Yeah.
We don't need him to come with.
Poor Sauce. He's not even here.
You're obsessed with me.
I kind of am.
Hey, are you actually gonna go to Grandview?
I'm going to ride my motorcycle up tomorrow.
You really are.
I really am. It's in the shop. They're putting some stuff on it for me. So if they get her done today down at Elk River Harley, I'm riding her up there tomorrow.
That makes a lot of sense for a couple of reasons. Number one, they're golfing today, right?
Yeah. Right,
And
yeah.
and you don't want to go up and watch the Wolves game with them.
No.
So tomorrow is probably a smarter choice for you.
No. Yeah, right. And I do. I like the idea of riding up there and then kind of gauging things because I still feel weird that I invited myself to their party.
Yeah.
It's like they
didn't ask
want
us.
me there.
They didn't
That's
ask
what I'm
any
saying,
of us.
right? Yeah. They didn't really want me there.
No.
I felt weird too, even though Tommy did say I should come.
Yeah.
Are you going?
Well, Tommy gets there, and basically it all depends on if I have a room. They don't know what they're getting yet, so I won't know until about 3. If there is, I'm heading up there, gonna get drunk at Zorba's and watch the Wolves.
Just share a room with Sauce. He'll be cool with it.
Yeah, and our guy will get you a room. Just let me know if you need it. I've got
Okay.
his number in my phone.
Oh, okay.
He'll
It's
take
nice to
care
get invited. I guess you guys got the invite.
of it. See, that is weird though. I feel like I invited myself. I can't get over that. I have this sneaking suspicion nobody likes me.
Right.
I get that, but I think if there's one person that should be an exception in your mind, it should be Tommy.
Tommy, that's a great point. Yeah,
Tommy
You're
will-
right. Tommy will be happy to see me.
Tommy would invite you anywhere.
Yeah.
Anywhere.
Good day, sir.
Anywhere.
Yeah.
We
Much
will
to the chagrin
celebrate.
of other people that.
Yeah. You're right. That's right.
The news is next. Mark Parrish joins shortly. Marnie Gellner joins in a second as well.
I'm sorry. You said Marnie Paws is what you called her.
No, again, that's the charity for their pet rescue. Perry Marnie Paws. Please donate to a worthy cause. It's for cats in heat.
Oh, yeah, they're in season.
In season.
That's right.
I don't know why that makes it sound worse.
It does, doesn't it?
$116,000 potentially up for the St. Paul Federal Credit Union initials jackpot at 8:15 as well. But the news is next. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.
From the 1-800 Ask Gary Traffic Center.
This report is sponsored by Grand Casino.
one epic stage with one epic band. It's My Chemical Romance at Target Field, August 24th. Grab your tickets before they are gone. All the details at KFAN.com. Keyword calendar.
Paris just showed up.
Hi,
Look at
Mark.
how- he looks shoveled.
He does look shoveled.
Yeah. The opposite of disheveled. You look put together.
Thank you.
Look at you.
Oh, hi,
You're
Mark.
matching
Thank you.
color-wise.
Well, it's baby blue. I'm gonna,
You
Oh,
look
hi,
great at
Mark.
it.
buy it. Hi guys, how we doing this morning?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful. I think the Perry Marnie Paws charity is a wonderful
Big, isn't
idea.
it? Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You like dogs.
Love dogs. Both our dogs are rescued.
Yeah.
Marnie probably likes animals. We know she loves ducks.
And she does like ducks.
Yeah, they don't
They hate
have
her,
any
though.
pets, do they?
Is it a stretch to say if we cloned PA, that would be like PAS, like Perry Marnie Paws?
Yeah.
And it would be the three of you? So we could get rid of the W. Now that's a stretch. I'm really trying to
stretch.
work this out.
You are.
Man, I want to make this happen.
What about we work sauce into it and it's Perry Marnie Pauls?
He won't show up, though.
That's true.
He's got MLB The Show to play.
Has he ever chewed gum in here? Do you know?
What? What an odd question.
Yeah, I wonder why you
'Cause
ask.
I looked under here. There is gum all over.
Get out of here.
Yeah, I
Somebody
think-
actually like a Subway?
Are you
it's
kidding
Not a,
me?
not a
gross.
Subway sandwich shop,
Are
but
you
like a
Wearing
New York
shorts
City
today and
Subway.
I felt it on my knee. And
There's gum under there?
Oh, it's
You're
all
kidding.
over.
It has to be him.
No, he
Almost
doesn't.
no
I've
one-
never seen him chew gum.
But almost
That's
no
what I
one
was
else
saying.
sits there. Who else would sit there?
I don't know, but I'll take a picture.
Nobody sits there on the weekends, right?
We've been working
That's
in this.
disgusting.
It's gross. I'll tweet it out.
That is
Feel like I'm
disgusting.
back in New York.
I'm with you. I've also never seen him do that, but it just sounds like something he would do.
It does seem like. Are you sure they're not boogers? Because that could be him.
Well, he would eat those though.
Oh,
He eats
God,
those.
please don't. Why did I say it? Don't say that. Don't start that. I can't take it. I don't know why that grossed me out so bad, but it does. I mean,
Ditto.
obviously, it's gross, but I mean,
Yeah, I find that
I'm
absolutely
I don't think he
disgusting.
chews gum because I'm afraid his teeth would get stuck to it and fall out.
I mean, I think that's got to be gum. It can't be anything else. And there's a lot of it.
All right.
I
We
mean,
got to
here,
get to
let
the
me send
bottom
a
of it. You got to
picture.
send a pic because we got to get to the bottom
Where are
of this.
you effers?
Gross.
Get some DNA testing done.
Who sits in that chair beside him?
That's what I'm trying to think. I can't think of anybody that sits there on a regular basis except for him.
During Vikings games, anybody? No?
No,
There it is. It
Trying to
should be
even think.
getting. Should be on your phone.
that's mostly an unused chair.
It's got to be gum. That's definitely gum. It's gum.
And it's everywhere. It's
That's gum.
ugh,
Who would do that?
That's freaking gross.
isn't it?
And it's all
That's
And how
it's
are
all the same.
same brand.
how has
or
Yeah.
nobody else noticed this?
flavor.
How hasn't he noticed it? Other
Yeah.
than if he's the culprit.
And whoever did that, how did they think they were eventually going to get away with it, right? Did they think they were just going to be able to layer the entire underside of this table with gum and no one would ever notice?
Well, they
I mean,
did.
But what if this is like the last 3 months somebody's been doing it?
Is it possible that gum has been there so long that now it's all white or is it the same flavor? You know what I mean?
Man.
That's a good point.
That's grody with a capital D.
If it's not sauce, then we really shouldn't tell him it's there because otherwise he might eat it.
That's a great point.
Ugh.
Who could that be if it's not him?
I don't know. I honestly don't
who's
even have a
most
guess.
Likely? Rosie used to sit there.
I'm trying to think of any other show that has
Yeah, who's a guest that would sit over there?
on a regular basis.
Who's just most likely of people who appear
Isn't-
on the fan to do something like that?
Isn't that where Little B sits though during?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Rosie sat here.
That's
but
what I'm saying. He sat there for a long time.
Where does he sit now when he comes in noon to or 2 to 3?
Usually right here
To your
where
right?
Marnie sits.
Hmm.
I mean, it could be Marnie.
No, because like you said, she always sits there.
It's a long stretch
It
for her
almost
arm
has to
under
be
there.
sauce, but I don't see him chewing gum.
I had never seen him chew gum in his life.
And his breath doesn't smell like he chews gum.
No.
Can't be him. Can't be him. I like that the only way we can like be on his side is to rip him. Can't be Paul. Can't be Paul. No, his breath would be better.
You know who's
No.
most likely? I don't mean to be mean, but he never sits there. But Tommy would do that.
Tommy would do that, but Tommy doesn't sit there.
But he doesn't sit there.
And he doesn't chew gum during the morning show. So, yep, that can't be Tommy either.
Who comes in that came here just to chew gum and kick ass? Anybody?
Roddy Piper?
Right.
And nobody's really kicking ass here anymore.
Oh, my God.
All right. You got that right.
But they're still here to
You got
chew
that
gum.
right.
Man, I don't know.
And I'm all out of ass kicking.
Look, I'm just going to say it. And this is not an actual accusation because I don't know.
It sounds like
I don't want to
ahead.
get sued.
Go ahead.
I don't know the seating configuration. I don't know how it works. I don't know if this person's on the phone or in
I
studio.
know what you're going to say. I guarantee I know what you're going to say.
Of course. There's only one person it could be.
It's that damn Tackle Terry Tuma.
Tackle Terry Tuma.
I knew it.
He has to chew gum when he's out fishing and whatnot.
Oh, yeah.
Right? So he's out on the water.
Ever since he quit smoking.
Right. He's out on the water all day on a Thursday. He's chewing gum.
Doesn't he always say?
Which, by the way, I don't know if he ever smoked. I don't know.
He rolls in, though. He rolls in after a long day on the boat and just like, oh, well, I got to get rid of this gum. And he sticks it underneath the table.
I do hear him all the time say, I came here to chew gum and catch bass.
Yes. Right. And this lake's all out of bass. What if it is?
Man.
Gerbschmidt's never in studio.
Gyros.
Is it Kessler?
Where does he sit?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Is it Glenn Mason?
He's a gum chewer.
Was it Kurt Bills?
Could be Kurt Bills.
The world may never know.
This is KFAN
That's gross.
News with Chris
Pretty gross.
Hockey, presented by the St. Paul Saints.
Thank you to the St. Paul Saints. We love you, St. Paul Saints. And by the way, CHS Field, lovely place for a baseball game. Head on down to saintsbaseball.com, get your tickets, and get out to a baseball game. I'm looking at their schedule right now because if memory serves, I believe they are playing there this afternoon. Let me see. Today would be the 15th, right? Yeah. 4:37 game today.
I would love I wonder if, I'm sure they have. Have they ever done like an internal study on the percentage of people that go to CHS Field for the baseball versus the ones that just go for the vibe?
I bet they have.
I would hope they've invested
Yeah.
and tried to figure that out because I think they know. I'm not a big baseball fan, but I freaking love going to Saints games.
I know it.
Because of the vibe.
I love it. I just
The
love
baseball is secondary.
It's a sunny day and it's beautiful out.
Park's
Man.
awesome.
Yeah.
Vibe's cool.
Perfect
Fans
night
are all
for
in a
it
good
tonight.
mood.
Yeah, man.
Everybody's having fun. The kiddos, getting Dippin' Dots for the 15th time.
Yeah.
I can get cheese curds and a pretzel and we call it a day.
The
the
Treasure
best.
Island berm is awesome.
Sure.
That grass part right there,
Mhm.
that's cool.
What a cool park.
Yeah. I like it. Swing on down. Saints baseball. Thank you. St. Paul Saints
Yeah.
versus Columbus Clippers. 4:37 this afternoon.
Come on, Mark. What are you waiting for?
And by the way,
Absolutely nothing.
Post-game fireworks
invite?
tonight. Yeah, I'm with you. We don't get invited, do
Yeah.
we? No.
Yeah.
That's how it goes. Here's the news. Too many real stories today, so.
Uh-oh.
I know. Somebody went on a stabbing spree in Minneapolis yesterday, and I don't like the word that they add the word spree to it. It sounds like too much fun. That's a terrible thing. There's got to be another name for it.
Rampage.
Yeah.
Westward.
Stabbing Westward's a good band. Blowing dust is prompting air quality warnings in northwestern Minnesota. Strong winds were expected to kick up enough dust to make the air unhealthy for anybody outside. I saw a video of somebody, it was early evening. I think it was night before last, and it looked like a blizzard was happening, and it was a dust storm over by North Dakota. So watch yourself. The sky could turn hazy or dirty, limiting visibility. Blowing dust.
Yeah, we don't need the dirt and the dust from the Dakotas blowing into Minnesota.
Yeah.
Stay out of our lovely
extra
state.
That
dirty.
to yourself.
Extra dirty.
Those dirty Dakotans. It's my favorite Michael Jackson song.
Gives you Marnie paws.
You're getting emails.
We can't let that catch.
We can't, I know. As Memorial Day weekend approaches, the New England Aquarium is urging the public to be vigilant after the first great white shark of the season was confirmed off the coast of Martha's Vineyard. You've been there, right, Martha's Vineyard?
I never have.
Oh,
no.
you haven't? Okay.
No. They don't
Seems
have a
like
hockey
place you would
team.
go. Yeah, right. You've been in the area?
Where's Martha's Vineyard?
Up there by Jim's Vineyard.
Okay.
It's where great white sharks are, so don't go in
Yeah,
the
right,
water, you
right.
dummies.
Yeah. Scientist John Chisholm says the
Come on.
I didn't name him.
Come on.
Damn near killed him.
How do you spell it? Come on.
Says the bite on a dead seal found in the.
By the way, does that guy sit here on the weekends? Because we might have solved this mystery.
Oh, Grody. On a dead seal, they found a dead seal that had been bitten on the beach, consistent with that of a great white shark. He says this was just the beginning of great white shark season, and their numbers will increase throughout the summer with peak activity in the fall.
Again, seals are dumb because seals are capable of going on land.
Yeah.
Right? They can do both.
There aren't fish on land.
Why would they stay in the water
They need to eat.
when they are the #1 target for great white sharks? Get out of there.
Yeah.
In fact, again, when a human gets eaten or bit accidentally, it's, well, the dummy was wearing like a black, wetsuit and looked like a seal.
Yeah.
Sure. Get out of the ocean, you dumb seal.
We had a seal that beached itself out in Malibu, actually, while I was there. It was sick.
Oh.
So it came up on shore. The thing's a genius, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Like, it's not feeling good. Like, I'm going to go up there. They can fix me.
Yeah. Got a cough due to cold.
Yeah.
Have you seen the videos of people like on boats and the seals running away from or swimming away
Killer
from a
whale.
shark?
Yeah,
and
man.
Killer whales a lot of the times, right?
Oh, really?
They'll jump on shit. Exactly. Yeah, it's disgusting. It's gross.
What's wrong?
They're smart.
You don't like the
They
seals?
like life.
No, but don't go in the ocean then.
I understand.
I wouldn't go.
kind of.
I don't
But
swim in a
that's-
Florida pond. I
They
don't.
can't go through the drive-through.
Sure
need
they
to
can.
eat.
There's Red Lobsters by Martha's Vineyard.
They haven't heard of Richard Oaknick.
Good point.
Well, get on
He
social
needs to-
media.
He needs to get out the vote.
The great Richard Oaknick, by the way.
Anyway, that one guy with the bad name is saying, stay shark smart. Stay close to the shore when you're paddling, kayaking, or swimming, and avoid areas with seals because they gonna get eat. So there you go. Great white shark season. It's upon us.
Man,
Stay
I
out of the
can't
water.
imagine paddleboarding or kayaking through great white shark infested waters.
Right.
People like to live dangerously.
Yeah.
Idiots.
One more story. A Pick 6 New Jersey lottery ticket worth $5.9 million was 8 days away from being worthless when a man found it crumpled in one of his pants pockets.
Oh, my goodness.
Yikes.
True story. This is from the AP, not Adrian Peterson. Although he'd like to find something like that at this point. I can't say it. Why am I like this? Just do the news.
You're not
stupid.
wrong.
State lottery officials say the man showed up to their offices Thursday with the winning ticket and explained he heard their announcement last month about the unclaimed tickets sold at the Exxon in Roseland, where he buys lottery tickets. The lucky guy told lottery officials he checked every corner in every room, as well as every pocket and every pair of pants he has, and his fingers felt a crumpled piece of paper in one of them. He bought that verified $2 ticket, now worth $5.9 million, on Thursday, May 14th. I should say, brought it in Thursday, May 14th. It would have expired on the 22nd.
We've asked this hypothetical in the past, and I'm pretty sure there's only one answer, but I'm going to ask you guys anyway.
No, the answer is definitely not.
If you bought the winning lottery ticket, let's not even say Powerball, where it's like 200 million. Let's say it's more in this range, in that 3 to 5 kind of range. Would you want to know that you had the ticket, but, it sat in a drawer for a year or two and it had expired, and somebody's like, that was a winning ticket, right? Would you ever want to know? Or would
No.
you?
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
No way.
No.
That's what I was just saying. Could you imagine if you found it 8 days late?
It's an unbelievable story, right? That's a conversation starter
for
for the rest of your
sure.
life. Is you want to hear the worst bad beat you've ever heard in your life? I, forgot about a lottery ticket that was worth $5 million.
Yeah.
But then you have to live with the fact that, can you imagine getting up for
trauma?
work every day and you're like, if I just would have remembered that ticket, I wouldn't be driving to work this morning. Zach, your hand.
I wouldn't want to know if it happened to anybody I knew.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Oh, I can name some people that I would love this to happen to.
That's a good point. You're right. You'd be
I
like,
guess anybody I liked. I
Oh,
guess.
fair enough. Okay.
Somebody that maybe would, maybe, share a little bit of that.
Sure.
hasn't happened to me yet.
Actually, you would be fine because I know you wouldn't, you wouldn't share. So,
What do you mean I wouldn't share?
am I getting anything if you hit a big lotto?
How big is, how much have I won?
Like, 5.9 million.
I'd buy you dinner.
Yeah, what do you want here?
Well, we know you would buy
$5.99?
us dinner.
I'd be cool with
I know
like
somebody who wouldn't buy us dinner.
Right. I'd be cool with an ice cream cake from Dairy Queen.
Yeah, done.
Yeah, I'm
Sure.
Because that ain't a lot. I mean, that's a lot. Don't get me wrong.
I'm not asking for a lot. Yeah, I mean, it's just asking for.
You're not asking for six figures. You just
No.
want like a nice party.
Right.
Yeah, done.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, keep an eye on your lottery tickets then.
Man, can you imagine?
Horrible.
Terrible.
I don't know, dude. I'm telling you, I semi-predicted this, but since they upped which one is it, $5 now? Is that the Mega Millions?
The Mega
Is Powerball 2
I
and
can't
5?
remember.
I always forget which one is which, but the one that went to $5, I don't know if I bought one. Maybe one since it increased because I just can't do it. I'm like, $5? Come on, man. And I know I'm throwing away $1 or $2 when it was $1 or now $2, but there's something about 5 that I'm like, now I'm really just throwing money away.
Yeah,
Even
the Mega
more.
Millions is $5 per play.
No offense to the Mega Millions people, but you lost me.
I wonder
You
what
lost me.
I mean, I know what the reasoning was behind it, but I wonder why they thought it was a good idea.
Just so they could
Get
I
more
think
money.
they saw
Higher
the
jackpots,
attention,
yeah.
and people are gonna buy him. Like this guy who didn't even check his ticket; he just bought it. And I mean, think about that. Like that guy bought that ticket, and I know it's like only $2, but he didn't even care enough to look at it. And there's
Because why would you? When you
Right.
buy the ticket, you're already assuming you just lit that ticket on fire,
Right.
right? You assume the money's gone, so mentally it's not like you're concerned about the money.
By the way,
It's just gone.
wash your damn pants, you filthy animal.
that's a good point.
Yeah, let's hope it wasn't a pair of pants he's worn 90 times in the last year,
What are you doing?
right? Hopefully there's just at the bottom of his closet or something like
What
that.
else is in those pockets?
I don't
It's
know.
not like it's a winter coat that you're putting on in
Right.
November. You're like, oh, look at a couple of dollars, and
I put my lottery tickets in my wallet the second I buy them.
Yeah, me too.
Right? They go straight into my wallet.
yeah.
And I think I clean out my wallet more than once a year. So then it's I should check these tickets quickly.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a loser. That's a loser.
Loser.
That's a loser. That's a
Thanks,
loser.
Christian Leitner.
That's a loser.
This is a sports reference. Are you proud of me?
That was
Very-
good.
And basketball.
I know. Crazy.
Parrish is here. Marnie will be here in a second. We'll do sports in a second. Initials a little under an hour from now with $116,000. You don't have to keep that ticket. You just have to say the right two letters.
Yeah, let's get rid of this monster. He's out of control.
Let's seriously do. Let's just let's manifest it. Today is the day. Somebody's winning today. I don't know how likely it is. We'll see.
I just want to
Maybe
be
it's very
here when
late.
it happens.
That's at 8:15.
He's angry. Let him out.
Somebody freaking get it today. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.
The Fan.
Love Carboni's
Yeah,
pizza.
man, you kidding? That smells like
good.
football season. I love it. Speaking of that football season, of course, the season schedule is out. We'll talk about that momentarily in not only sports news, but Vikings news as well. Green Bay Packers Week 1, the 13th of September, 3:25 Central Daylight Time on CBS and 100.3 KFAN, your Vikings sports leader.
Mark Parrish is here. Marnie Gellner is now here. The band's all together.
We're all here.
We're
except for
locked and
Sauce.
loaded.
What's up, Marnes?
He's sleeping in.
He just woke up.
Finally.
Yeah.
Marnie,
Hey.
good morning.
Yeah, hi, good morning.
Hi.
Thanks for letting me in. I keep getting locked out of here, and I'm starting to take it personally.
Yeah, it's almost over for you. Key card doesn't work.
Yeah, they reset it, and then a couple of days later, no.
No. All right.
Not happening to anyone else.
Nope.
No, but you're right.
It's just me
Well,
being targeted.
Happened to Muss.
Oh. Oh, my.
But again, after password on
Yes.
Tuesday, doesn't he deserve it?
I mean,
I mean,
No, stop
Canadian.
that. It's a hard game.
bacon.
It's hard to do it when you're not sober, too. I mean, let's just be honest. Love you, Mussy. That's tough, man.
Well,
That's tough.
I mean, in Alec Lewis's defense, I did not know guitar strings were made of linen until playing Password.
I thought everybody on Tuesday listening to, or in the room for password nailed it. That I don't think Alex that bad at that game, but I do think mentally Muss brought him down to that level because he played terribly after about halfway through the game. Then Alec just derailed.
He's a writer. How does he not know if steel toe is one or two words?
But also,
What a disaster.
he could have just said shoes.
Yes,
Yeah.
he could have said a lot
Yeah,
of other things.
feet.
than that.
Anything. There's only one thing. If you say Cowboys first, you don't have to say steel toe.
Yeah, the word was
Boots. Yeah.
and I started off and I said to Barb, cowboy, thinking she's going to finish the sentence. And I don't remember what she said, hat or whatever. And he just hummed and hawed. I don't know if what I'm about to say is one word or two. And he got all nervous. And then what did he go with? He didn't say anything about footwear or feet or shoes or but.
He said steel toe.
And it was immediately
Did he go
challenged.
with? Oh,
Yeah. It's
By me. That's
yeah.
right.
Good call.
Anyway, congratulations.
You
You're
made
moving
it harder
on.
than it needed to be.
Yep.
Thanks.
Yep. You're
Well,
moving on.
it was fun.
was
It's a fun
something.
game. It's a good bit. I'm glad they have it. I'm glad they asked me.
Well, of
Likewise.
course you are. Sure,
What do
you
you
love
mean?
the bit.
I
You
just
get to
said
play with the as the dream team in the Olympics, basically. Kill
I
everybody
didn't
else.
make the team.
I know. Just saying.
Sauce does not like the lineups. He thinks it's rigged.
Okay.
It clearly is.
I'd
That's
like-
fine. It'll be
I'll
fine.
go on the record and say I'd like to play with Sauce. I'd like to play with Zach.
By the way, think about if you're
my
Creasel.
chopped liver?
If you're
I'd like to play with
Creasel,
Hawk.
if you're
I
Creasel,
am.
and the second the matchups come out, Sauce goes, "This is rigged." Creasel must be like, "What? What are you talking? Like, why can't we win?" Right?
Creasel's
Right.
good at it.
Is very good at it.
I love to have. Well, I'm okay. I got Fallness, and that's a great partner. Can't wait.
Wow, that was convincing.
Also, the previous 2 years, Barb and I did not win the tournament. It's not a given.
Who did you lose to?
Corey
Yeah.
and Crease and Guardsy,
Was Charge a part of any of those?
Guardsy
Charge and
and
Swedberg, did they beat you? Who knows?
a Charge team and a Guardsy team. Was it Guardsy and Donaldson?
Might have been.
Probably.
That
Right
sounds
on.
right, actually,
Oh,
yes.
man.
But today, Corey and
Common.
Common versus Audra Martin and Kevin Gore. You can watch it at KFAN.com/watch. It's 1:15 today instead of 1:30 because of things.
The Twins game got moved from 7 o'clock to 6 o'clock to accommodate downtown traffic because of Game 6.
Nice.
What a
For
perfect
your
transition
Wolves.
into the sports segment. You guys want to talk sports?
Yes.
Man, I can't think of anything. I'd
What a
rather do.
transition.
Yeah, for sure, absolutely. Hi, Marnie.
Hey, bud.
It's time for Fan 5 on the Power Trip.
All right, before we get to Game 6 tonight, let's go backwards a couple of days. Mark Parrish, the
What's up?
Minnesota Wild, played a dominant high energy, super fun first period, and they led 3-0. And then they had 7 shots the rest of the game, and they blow a 3-0 lead and lose in overtime, and now are eliminated from the 2026 playoffs. Your thoughts?
And the following thoughts are brought to you by our friends at St. Cloud State. Thank you, St. Cloud
Thanks.
State. Go Huskies.
Go Huskies.
What the hell happened? What do we do now?
Oh, boy, yeah, that was a tough one. Yeah, they played a great game, and they go up 3-0, and you start to go into a shutdown defense. All right, we've got enough goals. Let's just play smart. Get it deep, which they were doing a good job of, kind of forcing Colorado to come 200 feet. And those last couple minutes, obviously, they got away from them a little bit. Colorado is a team, when they get momentum, I think we talked about last week, when you see a team going downhill, I mean, they start flying around that ice. And after that second goal, before they had, about 3.5 minutes left, they were flying, they were buzzing, and man, we couldn't quite do a good enough job on them in the defensive zone. Nathan McKinnon is not a guy you want to sit there and let stand in a scoring position for too long. And Middleton, love the guy, but he just kind of got caught in no man's land. He can't let McKinnon just sit there. Volstead can't really front him from that angle either, because he's got, if he goes out there and challenges McKinnon too much, it's one pass and it's an empty net. So he's kind of got to hold his positioning a little bit. And I know people have been picking on him a little bit by going down early, but at some point, something's got to move. And with McKinnon getting all kinds of time, all the time in the world that he needed, Middleton not in the shooting lane at all, not really in a passing lane, not anything, and not challenging him. He just sat there and waited. And once Volstead went down, that's plenty of room over Volstead's shoulder for a guy like Nathan McKinnon to pick that corner. So things like that just can't happen. And then in overtime, I think everybody was just a little bit too excited. Everybody's running around trying to finish the game in the first couple of minutes, and it gets going back and forth hockey. Again, something you do not want to do against the Colorado Avalanche. They have too much speed. They have too much skill. A little bit of a breakdown chasing Natchez from behind the net. You can't let him go. You can't chase it behind the net like that, because he has that open shot. Then he gets a step on Middleton again, and he in Wallstead. If you see why Wallstead was so out of position for the backdoor pass, is because he had to front that shot. Then he's got to go out there and challenge Natchez, who's got an open shot. That's his job at that point. The most dangerous chance was Natchez, right on top of the circles, right on the hash marks, and then Zuccarello over back checks. He comes down to the middle of the net, try and help out Middleton instead of doing his job. And Kulak is just wide open for an absolute empty net, and Natchez makes the smart, simple play. And that's all she wrote. It's just unfortunate the way it happened. It's a devastating style loss to lose a game and end your season on just an absolute sour note.
Does that answer your question? Do you get it now?
I got it. Yeah,
Because
that was
that's a thorough breakdown.
That was a thorough breakdown.
I'm still not sure what happened.
I still like that you admitted, though, that I thought way too many people crapped on Middleton and Volstead instead of just saying, well, McKinnon just threw an absolute laser.
It's Nathan McKinnon.
Yeah, that shot was so good.
You can't. You want to, at worst, you want to force a guy to make a play to beat you. And Nathan McKinnon, it was a snipe. I mean, anybody else over there on that team, you're going to question whether he can make that shot. Nathan McKinnon's going to make it 7-8 times out of 10.
The Spurs. Go ahead.
The only thing I would say about Nathan McKinnon is that his sister Kate is doing great things.
And may I say, your cousin, Marnie, Mitch Marner, one of the greatest hockey shots I've ever seen in my life last night.
Yeah, he's on fire.
Have you seen that? That's the craziest thing I've ever seen.
And I'm happy for Mitch Marner because he has been getting crapped on in Toronto in the playoffs his entire career, and kind of rightfully so. He just hasn't stepped up. Boy, Vegas this year, he has stepped up and played absolutely outstanding.
This is like behind his back and between his legs. I don't know how people do that stuff. I'm
falling over.
Supposed to look at the highlight here, but they're showing 50 different things instead.
Right.
It's like, here he is, 93. He stops. He does between his own legs I don't know. That's incredible.
The poise and the patience he has right there. To know he's dead, like he's dead to rights. He's got nothing on his backhand. He's got the back checker on his right side.
Oh gosh!
And my lord,
Jeez, calm down, Zach.
And did he fake that goalie out? That poor goalie.
And that was
It's unbelievable.
He was hoping to kind of beat the goalie to that far post, and he realized he doesn't. And to pull that back, to have that patience at that point, 99% of the guys right there are going to try a backhand. He realizes that Tolstoy's got him shut off.
Oh my goodness
and he just,
gracious!
I mean,
That's an incredible goal.
and the defenseman is just kicking himself because he doesn't stay on him a little bit. Marner hits the brakes, he doesn't, and he gives him just that much space to do it. But what an incredible instinctual goal by Mitch Marner.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool, man.
And,
All right.
and highly, highly skilled.
Yeah.
Martins, let's
Highly.
talk Spurs and Wolves quickly when we come back. Then we'll do Vikings news. The schedule is out. But Game 6 tonight, big game for your squad. We'll talk about that with Marnie Gellner and the rest of the Power Trip Morning Show after this on the Fan.
From the 1-800 Ask Gary Traffic Center.
KFAN.
Hey, KFAN, welcome some great shows to the Ledge Amphitheater this year. John Mulaney will be there August 22nd. Well, Black Label Society will be there on September 25th. All the details on all of our upcoming shows on the concert page at KFAN.com, keyword calendar.
Again, a good spot, right? I've seen 311 there. I've seen Incubus there. They have, we have a plethora of good spots, indoors and outdoors, in the greater Twin Cities area.
The Ledge. That's the right outside of St. Cloud?
Correct.
Yes? Okay. Yes.
Yep, Waite Park, right outside of St. Cloud.
Oh, I might know somebody who just scheduled a gig
Love
to play
Waite
there.
Park.
Is that right?
Wait, what?
It's a really
Yeah?
good spot.
Yeah,
Really?
Yeah.
August 15th.
might be. Yeah.
Why are you giggling?
It's a Vikings preseason game.
Yeah.
Oh.
I took the gig because I literally said, there's no chance I'll be it. I just one day, no way, come on. And of course, but that's okay because Nordo loves doing those away games for the preseason anyway, so it's fine. And this is too big of a spot to turn down. I'm really excited. Very, very excited.
Are you headlining?
No, and it's better than that. I don't think I'm allowed to announce it
Okay,
yet.
all right,
Wait,
that's
you know
fine.
what? I'm allowed to announce it. I'm going to announce it. I'm announce it.
Do it.
I hope I don't get in trouble. I am direct support for 38 Special at the Ledge Amphitheater.
Yeah.
I'm super excited, man.
Love it.
Yeah, let's go.
And not your first time opening up for them at
It
an
is
outdoor
not.
amphitheater.
And they were great, weren't they?
They were phenomenal.
Yeah, so I'm so excited we got that gig, and I've never played the Ledge, so I can't wait to play there.
That's sweet.
Direct support, man.
Have you been there yet?
That's cool,
I've
buddy.
been there, but not for a concert.
Oh,
I go
okay.
walking there from time to time. It's a really nice area.
I have never been to the Ledge, and I bought tickets for a show in July. Melissa Etheridge and Winona
How about that?
at the Ledge.
A couple of Hall of Famers right there, man. Right?
I'm in the Winona fan club. I don't want to brag, but
That
I got
shocks
access.
0 people.
I got access to the pre-sale, so I got some pretty good tickets that I bought with my money. Yeah,
Your money.
I'm excited.
Barb couldn't help you out, huh? Your program password teammate couldn't help you out. Unbelievable. You guys aren't as close as I thought.
Ooh.
She's on a
I
Marty
didn't even
pause.
ask.
Oh, you should have.
Honestly.
That's one of the best parts about working here. It's just asking for
I didn't
tickets.
know we had connections at the Ledge, if I'm being honest.
Well, we actually got a real good
really
connection.
good one.
Real good.
Like an extremely good one.
Yeah.
Let me just put my
How do you think
tickets
I got
on
a good
StubHub
gig?
real quick. Oh, really? Okay.
Sure.
Well, I've heard great things. My son went to a show last year and saw Darius Rucker.
Yeah.
Thank you.
From the Hootie and the Blowfish Band.
That's right.
The same one.
Hootie himself.
Yeah. Said it was great.
Did he rock him like, I don't know, any kind of wooden round things?
Oh, indeed he did.
Like a hurricane?
No, more like a wagon.
A wagon wheel, which also happens to be the best shape of noodle because you just stab it and shove it.
You are going to die on that hill. You're going to die on that hill.
You got to use a fork. We're adults.
I don't think once in
and
my
that's
life.
coming from me.
I don't think
who
once
eats
in my
like a
life I've ever
child.
considered the shape of my noodle.
I don't think I've ever eaten a wagon wheel noodle.
We're gonna
You
make
never had
that.
a
We're gonna
wagon
make,
wheel
we're gonna
noodle?
make that happen. I'm gonna buy them for you. They're at Hy-Vee.
That's gonna be a
doesn't.
great day.
Target doesn't
Great
have
day.
them. No wagon wheels at Target. I don't understand it.
You finally made it, Zach.
Yep.
I gonna have a hard
You
time
just said
thinking
it-
about anything else
You
right
just
now.
said if I won the lottery, you weren't convinced I was going to give you anything. Now I'm not going to win the lottery, and I'm still going
Thank
to
you.
buy you a bag of wagon wheel noodles from Hy-Vee.
Oh,
Okay.
congrats.
Well, I
You're
appreciate
welcome.
that. I can't wait to
There's $3
stab
I'll never
them
get
and
back.
shove them.
Stab them and shove them. You can use a spoon or a fork.
Do you want me to?
I want you to stab them and shove
Okay,
them.
I will use a fork if you're buying.
Spork it.
I'll accept a spork.
It's time for Vikings news on the Power Trip, presented by.
That's right.
Finally, we got Vikings news.
Yeah, we actually do have Vikings news because the schedule obviously is out in full. The Vikings open up hosting the Green Bay Packers at 3:25, so not a prime time game, but a prime window game, a 3:25 game against the Packers. Then they go at the Bears, so back-to-back division rivals to start the season. The final week of the year, they host Chicago. Rosie predicted it that we would face either Detroit, Green Bay, or Chicago in the final week. He said that a couple days ago on Common. Absolutely nailed it. The Vikes have the Bears final week of the season.
He's got some kind of source.
Wow.
What a source. I mean, he
What's
nailed it.
going on?
Oh.
Now, I looked around the NFL. It looks like every single team plays a division rival because it's required. But
Why are you so mean to him?
But he did say, don't be surprised if we play a division rival late in the season. And sure enough, there it is, the Bears.
Marty
He's not wrong.
Gallardi?
He's not wrong.
He's not wrong. He wasn't wrong. He nailed it.
Marty pause? May I ask you a question?
I like our charity. I don't know why you have a problem with it.
You don't care about pets? You like ducks?
Yep. Go ahead.
Anybody hear a duck? Of these cities I'm about to tell you, you've been to them all. You're a world traveler.
I'm a continental traveler.
Okay.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Is that like a continental breakfast?
Similar.
Yeah.
You've not been to Mexico City, though, right?
I have, yeah.
Oh, you have? Okay, cool. Then never mind.
I've been to Mexico City because the Timberwolves have played there.
Quit bragging.
Okay, well, an escalator started on fire in the arena, and we didn't actually play the game. So, is that bragging?
Fun.
Why'd you set that fire?
I'm not surprised at that. I've been to Mexico City too.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Played hockey down there.
You did?
Yeah. Us,
Were you-
Russia, Canada, and
They have a
Japan in
hockey
a tournament.
rink?
How did that go over?
Well, we took silver. Unfortunately, lost to Canada, but it was
I took that for
That's
granted.
it was a mess. To be honest with you, they don't really understand what plexiglass is. So the glass kept shattering all the time. And one point in the rink, the lights went off on us while we were playing completely. I ran into the boards because I couldn't see anything. It was pitch
my.
black.
Is that right? That really happened?
So if you want to see
Yeah.
shattered glass and escalator fires, go see the Vikings take on the Niners
That'll be
in
fun.
Week 11, November 22nd.
Marnie, at Chicago, at Tampa Bay, at New Orleans, at Detroit, at Green Bay, at Mexico City, at New England, at New York. Viking fans should go where, city-wise, to see their beloved Vikings play of those cities?
What is the date of the at Miami game?
At Miami? Did I say at Miami?
Tampa.
At Tampa.
Tampa.
Sorry. At Tampa would be September 27th.
Oh, yeah. No.
Be pretty warm.
Yep.
Scorcher.
Scratch that.
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
Can you
What
give
are
him-
you pointing at right now?
Because you named
Wait till the weekend, Zach.
Go ahead, Mark.
I take orders.
okay. Well, you named the cities first and then asked me the question second, so I wasn't really.
Would you like me to say them
computing
again?
it. I would.
Chicago,
Yeah.
Tampa, New Orleans, Detroit, Green Bay, Mexico City, New England, New York.
New Orleans is interesting. Great spot. Once, in my opinion. New York, everybody's got to go see. So I would Boston, New England / Boston, but cold city, and that's pretty deep in the schedule. So that's what, January?
December 10th.
Oh, okay. Christmas time in New York.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were talking about Boston again.
I was, but you said New York right after
yeah,
that, right?
January 3rd is New York.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll give you those three.
Okay.
To pick from: New Orleans, Boston / New England, and New York.
And Corey, as we talked about earlier, and you mentioned this, that New England game is a Thursday night game, which is a whole different monster. And that is that's the kind of thing you got to see if you've never been to an NFL Thursday night game. It's even bigger production, in my opinion, now than Monday Night Football. It's a giant thing.
Which I have not. And now that's you can fly on a Thursday morning, do the game Thursday night, and then that gives you a Friday, Saturday maybe to enjoy the city, travel around a little bit, do what you're going to do, find your casino.
Oh,
Translation.
okay. If I have to.
I like that he gave you about 8 options, and you named every city but Green Bay. You were like, essentially, go see escalator fires in Mexico City, but just don't go to Appleton.
Yeah. I I was assuming that was
that's
given.
dead
That
last.
was-
Right.
They
yeah,
don't have any
everybody-
escalators there yet.
No.
Then I'm 2-story.
But they do have
buildings, I
Applebee's.
thought.
They do have Apple, of course.
Man.
I do like Applebee's.
I mean, to be fair, the trip I went on in Mexico City with the Timberwolves had to have been 15 years ago.
Okay.
We were given instructions to not leave the hotel without security escort. And I distinctly remember snipers on top of the buildings when we got to the airport as we got into our buses.
Ones that worked for the government or that were just having fun?
Just hanging out.
Yes.
Target
Unclear.
practice?
Is Jude Law?
Was it
It is
Nordo?
unclear. The hotel was incredibly nice. It was either a Four Seasons or a St. Regis,
It was the Coral Essex.
and we had butlers.
What?
Not Jimmy,
Yeah, you had butlers.
but there was we'd have there were 4 or 5 rooms and one butler working those rooms. It was the juxtaposition of where we were and then going to this hotel and being like, well, your butler's name is Juan and he will be working. I was like, what? And also don't leave the hotel.
So
Where am I?
luxury juxtaposed with
Yes.
with danger and in poverty, not that far away.
Yes.
That's how like
It was very strange.
that's how like Antigua for my honeymoon couldn't have been a nicer resort, right? Like world class service, waiters, waitresses, chefs, all this stuff. The bus ride from the airport to the resort is the most depressing bus ride of your life.
Yeah.
So you're saying patches of Mexico City is the same thing, where there is luxury and wealth and it's unbelievable, but you got to be careful which area of town you're in.
It's funny
At
you say that
that
because
time,
Angie
yes.
once told me that whole trip was the most depressing trip of her life. So I know what she was talking about.
She said the highlight was the bus ride.
She was going to stay on the bus. That's what she said. She sent me right back.
Man,
yeah.
it sucks.
I'm guessing though, if the NFL is scheduling games regularly in Mexico City, there have been significant
Upgrades,
improvements,
right.
or there is an area or a route or something they feel completely comfortable with.
Completely.
Not only bringing teams down, but fans
Well, it's the same thing
as well.
Again, was it Rio? Where did John Bonus go?
Rio.
Yeah.
No. Yeah.
Rio?
Brazil somewhere. Right?
Yeah, I think it was Rio. It doesn't matter. When he went and watched the Eagles play, though, and he said similar things, right? That it was a little bit dicey. You just had to be careful where you were going. So safety concerns are a real thing in some of these other countries.
But you know what? They are in a lot of American cities as well, and we learned
Like
to
Appleton.
navigate it. And
Sure.
He went to Sao Paulo.
Sao Paulo. There you go. Sao Paulo.
when we were in Mexico City, I distinctly remember both teams were playing the Spurs, and both teams were out there for early warm-ups, and you could kind of in the corner, it was an escalator. We know at the time, we didn't as it was happening. There was just like this little plume of smoke kind of starting to come up, and people were starting to notice, and then it got more and more, and then all of a sudden it was kind of gathering at the top of the arena bowl, and we were like, what is going on?
New Pope?
It was either a new pope or there was a fire somewhere in the arena. No fans were there. It had not opened up. It was like maybe 5 o'clock for a 7 o'clock game, that kind of situation. And so they told everyone to get off the court and just wait in the locker rooms until they figured out where this was coming from. And then they told us to wait outside the arena. And we all walked outside. It was beautiful outside. And there was no rush, no panic. And I just remember us as a group kind of walking outside and the players starting to walk outside and just kind of being irritated. I walk out the side door and the San Antonio Spurs bus, including everyone, team, coaches, everyone, on the highway, out.
Gone. Wow.
Greg Popovich was the head coach, and he must have made the call, and he had the clout, and he was like, we're gone. We're not playing this game. And we were all just still gathering outside, following the rules, like, we're not sure what's going on. He was like, we're not playing this game. They were on their way to the airport.
We're getting out of here.
Before we had gotten the official word that the game was being canceled.
How has our favorite city, Las Vegas, Nevada, not had a million outdoor escalator fires?
I don't know how an escalator could catch fire.
Exactly. But if they're going to have one, wouldn't it be that
outside?
city?
Yeah, for sure. Right. I guess there's a motor on anything can catch fire, but that just
Especially when it's 120 degrees out, then you got all the friction
Great point.
going. I don't know, man. I mean, I don't want that to happen, but
I think to this day, that's the only escalator fire I've ever heard about.
sounds like a good name for a
I'd
band.
never heard of one until today.
Yeah, right.
Chris is going to open up for escalator fire at the ledge in
So I'm hoping.
August.
I'm up for it. Let's go. Let's rock.
Fan 5 in a second. Initials in about 15 minutes. $116,000 potentially up for grabs with the St. Paul Federal Credit Union initials jackpot. This is the Power True Morning Show on the Fan.
From the 1-800 Ask Gary Traffic Center.
All right.
Corey? I'm late to the party, by the way. That was news to me. I did not know it was supposed to be 88 degrees today.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah.
Well, I'm not going outside if it's
too
going to be
hot.
88
Let's go.
degrees.
I'm ready for winter.
My basement's 62. I'm not going outside.
It's pretty hot.
88.
I know. Pretty hot. I get to move
Jeez.
Abigail out of her apartment today. Perfect day. Oof. It's going to be hot.
Crank that AC.
Okay, here we go. As a young man who grew up in Indiana, I did not have this game, and I'm too old anyway.
Go on.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right? 10.
11, 12.
There are 10 ways that you could have died in Oregon Trail.
Oh,
Name
man.
them.
Oh, man.
Oh,
Name them.
Dysentery.
Dang it. That's the one I was going to throw up.
There's one.
You can drown.
There's 2.
Starvation is definitely one.
Yeah.
Can you get eaten by something?
By a bear? Maybe.
Something like that.
I don't know.
Snake? Just like a
Snake bite is
snake
one.
bite, yeah.
Wow.
And exhaustion / starving to death are the same. So, yeah, that counts as one.
Can you fall off your wagon?
I don't know the other ones.
Well, I'll tell you, here's what they are listed as.
Banishment?
The official ways you could have died in the 1985 version of the Oregon Trail video game, which would have been, I don't know if that's earlier than what you guys would have played it, but obviously it would have been earlier than what you played it. Anyway, a broken arm, you could have died. A broken leg, you could have died. A fever, a snake bite, cholera, drowning, dysentery, exhaustion / starving, measles, typhoid.
Oh, typhoid. Yeah, that was a big one.
Yeah.
I
And
died every single one of those
every
ways.
single way, yeah, right. By the way, in 1971, while in junior high, you guys probably know this, we've talked about it before, but in case you weren't tuned in on that day, Prince was among a small group of students that play tested the first prototype of Oregon Trail.
True story, yeah, because it started here.
Yeah.
And somehow, some way, Prince was one of the first ones to play it. Isn't that
Imagine
nuts?
1971 in junior high.
So Prince was one of the first people to die from dysentery.
That is correct. Yep.
We don't have Purple Rain without Oregon Trail.
I think
Butterfly
that's-
effects.
I
You
think-
nailed it.
Doesn't dysentery give you purple rain out your butt? And is that not how he wrote that song?
I'm not sure how that works.
Okay.
It's the missing lyric.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's in the vault at Paisley Park.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Wow, you've been there.
Yeah.
I should go there. It's kind of egregious that I have not been there.
Same. We should go together.
It's
I'm getting
it's
you
pretty
wagon
awesome.
wheels. That's enough.
It's too hot to
You
go
been there,
there.
Mark?
Yeah, it's awesome.
You like it?
Super cool.
Yeah, it's too hot today. It's 88 degrees. I'm not going inside at Paisley Park unless I know their AC is at 62. Somebody let Prince's estate know that I wanted it at 62 degrees.
Yep.
I'll make a call.
Yep. Okay. Should we do sports one more time? 'Cause
Sure.
we got to give away some money. The money monster's pissed. He wants out.
Yep.
Chunky.
Yep.
Chunky Monster?
It's time for Fan 5 on the Power Trip. Brought to you by the St. Paul Saints.
Let's go St. Paul Saints, CHS
thanks,
Field.
Saints.
Baseball today, 4:37. Go get your tickets at saintsbaseball.com.
All right, let me take a peek here. Your guy's falling apart a little bit, Chris. Justin Thomas is now even.
Any right. Come on, baby.
Scheffler's at -2. He's one over. All right, so right now there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys tied at the top at -3.
Yeah.
We've had a couple of drop off because they are on the course in Pennsylvania. At least some of them are on the course. Yesterday, though, Scheffler was in a 7-way tie for first. And we mentioned it earlier, but that's amazing. It's his first ever major round 1 lead.
Wow.
That just doesn't seem
That
possible.
doesn't seem possible.
But it
That's
is.
shocking.
But he's, again, already now 1 back. Patrick Reed is at -3. Alex Smalley at -3. 1, 2. Now there's 6 guys. I think Reed just jumped up to the top group as well. So anyway, they're on the course, round 2, PGA Championship. 6-way tie for first.
Let's go.
Scheffler's 1 back.
Let's go.
Parrish, who did you take?
DeChambeau.
So you're toast.
Oh.
He was 6 over.
Yeah.
6
he
over
didn't- He didn't
yesterday.
get that driver figured out.
Nope, melted down. Marnes, who do you have?
I have John Rahm.
John Rahm.
He's 1 under.
Yeah, he got in trouble for putting a big divot in the ground yesterday.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
How
he was
dare
pissed.
him.
He swung. After he swung, he got pissed and struck the ground and put a big divot.
Didn't it hit somebody?
I don't know about that. Did it? Let's say it did.
Sure, it probably did.
Probably did.
The 7-person log jam at the top of the board yesterday
Tommy's
was
been in one of those.
was the most in the PGA Championship since 1969 when there was a 9-way tie. So, yeah, right now, a lot of people at the top. I didn't watch a second of it yesterday.
Barely getting started, so.
Yep, long way to go.
That's not unusual.
Cool.
Plenty of time for meltdowns.
Sure.
Let's go.
Are you doing the Twins game?
Tonight?
Yep.
Yeah, look at her.
All week.
I don't even know what that means. They won.
Oh, that's a Timberwolves shirt. Sorry.
I will be washing my hair,
Thank
putting
God.
on some nice clothes,
Remix.
and putting on makeup before this evening. Thanks for your concern.
None of us were concerned.
I complimented you on your shirt.
We were just curious if you were working. They did win 9-1 yesterday against the Marlins. They've won 4 out of their last 5. They're heating up a little
Let's
bit.
go. Come on.
The Drunken Scotties are in town the next 3 days, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, including tonight at 6 o'clock. You mentioned that they moved it a little bit, so the Wolves and Spurs aren't directly impacted, or at least the traffic isn't
Right.
as much. But yesterday's Zebby Matthews' season debut, 7 innings, 4 hits, no runs.
Yeah.
Let's go, Zebby.
It was fantastic. A little call up from AAA because he did pitch 15 or 16 games last season. Hello,
Zebby there. Hello. Hi.
Yeah.
Come on in.
That was awesome. And 2 of the 3 games against Miami had awesome starts because Bailey Ober had the complete game shutout in game 1 on, what is today, Friday? Whatever, game 1.
Tuesday.
And Zebby went 7 shutouts in game 3.
I know that, honey.
Well, I know you know, Rosie, but not everyone does.
Why do you call him
And
Honey,
you know what? We take the positives when they come. It doesn't mean the entire thing has turned around. It just means this was a good series. 1, 2 of 3. And in the previous series against Cleveland, 1, 2 of 3. So we just take this and say, this is positive. Things are good right now.
What an attitude. I love that.
And let's enjoy a beautiful weekend at the ballpark.
That's way too hot.
With the Scotty.
Let's get a tan.
And you got to wish Justin Morneau a happy birthday today.
Oh, is it
aren't you?
today?
Happy birthday,
Yeah.
Justin.
All right.
Morno.
He could have played initials on his birthday. He's got nothing to do.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Justin.
He's probably making breakfast for the kids right now.
Oh, lucky. No, I
Oh,
want
they should be making it
breakfast.
for him.
That's true.
Waffles or something. Mark Parrish, the Canadians won 6-3 over the Sabres. Montreal takes a 3-2 series lead. What has it been? Something like 30-plus years since Canada won a Stanley Cup?
It has been a long time, yes.
I know even if they get past the Sabres, they run into the
Carolina.
unstoppable right now 8-0 Carolina Hurricanes. And then theoretically, even if they get past them, they would probably have to run into the Colorado Avalanche.
Yes.
So it's not looking like the path is very easy or plausible for the Canadians, but are they even remotely capable of doing it? Can Canada do it this year? Yes or no?
Well, I mean, you said the mountain they have to climb right there. It's pretty enormous. Running into Carolina next is going to be one heck of a challenge. Period. But yeah, they do. They got their young goaltender there too, Dobish. Just like Vol said, this rookie this year, he's been playing outstanding. You get a great goaltending, and you get some red hot scoring. Cole Caulfield is a sniper. They got some players, Suzuki. They do have plenty of talent on that team to pull it off. It's just, how well is Carolina going to play?
Big underdogs.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jason Zucker made it 1-0 Sabres last night, but the Canadians go on to win 6-3, and again, they lead that series 3-2. On the other side of the ice, Vegas beat the Ducks 5-1, so Vegas wins that series 4-2. They now face Colorado in the Western Conference Finals.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Yep.
Although Vegas is kind of red hot, though, are they not? Since they made the coaching change, are they not playing super
they've
well?
been playing great. Absolutely outstanding, but still, they got to get through Colorado.
They need goaltending like they've never had goaltending before. So.
What?
Well, if we've noticed that Colorado's got offense, and they're going to get scoring chances, period.
It doesn't
Yeah, we have noticed that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Come on.
All we need is somebody to call and say the right 2 letters, and we'll give them $116,000. I don't know why it's so
Come
hard.
on. It's that simple.
They just say the right letters, and we give them the money.
Release the initials jackpot monster.
It's been like, what is it now, 3 or 4 years? It's time.
too long.
Time.
It's been too long. Somebody. Anybody.
I agree.
That's next on the Power Trip Morning Show.
Up next, it's the Initials game featuring